Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It's time for the Friday Football Phone-In. Streaming live at twitch.tv/cartwheelchamp and youtube.com/cartwheelchamp. Live every Friday night, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Join the Discord to call in. And here's your host, the Cartwheel Champ.
Alrighty, good evening, folks, and welcome. Whoa, calm down, everybody. We have a fantastic show for you tonight. Coming in live from California, United States of America, USA, North America, Earth, Milky Way, or solar system, sun, Milky Way galaxy, universe created from God. God has created things. There's no such thing as evolution. There's no such thing as the Big Bang. We are purely moss on a rock that has been corrupted by Manchester City. Manchester City has successfully claimed their 6th title in 7 years. Absolutely ridiculous statistic. What is the reason for all this? Is it the 115 charges, or is it Pep Guardiola? Has Pep Guardiola ever been at a club where he had a financial disadvantage against the competition? The facts are no, he hasn't. In fact, in his first year as Barcelona manager, he had the best player in the world. Well, some people forget about this. And then he went to Bayern Munich, where he had all the riches of the world once again. He was the top dog. Top of the food chain. The list goes on, and then coincidentally, when he goes to Manchester City, he once again is at the club with the most financial power. How they got to that power, I don't know. But my theory is this: if you're Manchester City and you knew you cut some corners, which is possible, and they have 115 charges. Wouldn't the most logical thing to do be sign who is considered the world's best manager, and all your winning, all that blame goes from the club's money to Pep Guardiola? Isn't that interesting how that works, right? It goes from, we bought our things. Oh, hello, Greg. Welcome in.
Hello. How you doing?
Oh my God, you're super loud. Is that it? Hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me. What was I saying? All of a sudden, the conversation goes from Ten Hag, or not Ten Hag, Pep Guardiola, or Manchester City, using their money to... Oh, you threw off my whole thing. All right, fuck it. All right, let's get Bottle in here. Let's get Zeno in here. Good evening, guys. How you doing?
It's all part of the tactics, You got to come in there, throw some chaos,
Hello.
and then move on.
I've given Zeno mod privileges in the chat now, and this is how he repays me. Just interrupts my opening monologue. This is ridiculous. I've given him permission to bring people in and out of the stream, and he just comes in and blindsides me first thing. Good evening, Banana. How are you doing? Oh, you are underwater, it sounds like. We all have the automatic voice leveling thing on, I hope.
I didn't really touch the settings, so.
Is it super loud for... All right, someone in chat... I'll just manually turn you down. There we go. Oh, Banana, you do sound like you're underwater. Yeah, Greg, if you're going to come in, have a profile picture, bro. Come on, man.
It's there.
Now it's there. Now it's there. You're still underwater, Banana. You are still underwater. Oh, my God. What is going on?
I wasn't here the last week because someone decided to not do a show on Friday.
Yeah, I mean, Friday night is Friday night, boys, We're getting to the summertime.
You got to
You know,
party.
the flowers are blooming in summertime. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, what is that supposed to mean?
I'm just saying the flowers are blooming. It's a beautiful day outside. You gotta maybe I
Oh,
gotta
okay.
go outside every now and then on a Friday. You know.
Okay.
And also, I don't have work. I have work on Friday. On Thursdays, I don't have work, so I'm like fresh, invigorated. But Banana, you're still underwater, my brother.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, you're still underwater. Still underwater for you guys. Can I get an amen?
Yes.
Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah, it kind of sounds that way.
How are the levels for chat? Pep's next move needs to be somewhere like AC Milan. Yeah, that would be interesting. Italy, right? Italy would be interesting. It would be an interesting move. Yeah, let's talk about today's game. Manchester City versus Brighton and Hove Albion. Kind of a destruction. I will say I did watch the first half, and the Kevin De Bruyne header was nice. Come on. Let's give it up for the Kevin De Bruyne header. Oh, Banana's still underwater. I don't know what's going on. Do you have water in your microphone?
No, I think so.
Okay, your vocals is a little tricky right now. Bottle, did you see any of the highlights? Did you see any of the game?
I saw the goal from KDB. Very nice, honestly.
It was a nice header, right?
Robin Van Persie-esque right there. Got the whole dolphin dive.
I'm gonna let Greg take care of the overlay. Let's see how he. This is the first day with Greg on the job. Let's see how he handles it. Yeah, it was a beautiful swan dive. You know, like a swan. What did you think of the goal, Greg?
Well, for me, the goal, the way it was played and worked out, gave De Bruyne enough space because nobody saw him as a threat inside the box. So the main focus was we were working through that new left back position for Brighton. Was the name of that player Barco, whatever his name
Barco,
is?
yeah, Valentin
Yeah.
Barco.
So we were working down that lane, and he gave Walker the space, and Walker lobs the ball over. And luckily enough, De Bruyne wasn't marked. There was nobody around him, and that's how he was able to produce that beautiful header.
Yeah, it
But
was a pretty
if
good
that
header.
wasn't the case, I don't think he would have been able to get there. He's not that profile kind of player, but he was able to do it. And even during the goal celebration, he literally was like, "I don't know how I did it." He literally just put his arms up, and he was like, "I don't know how I did it."
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty. I mean, it was good. I mean, but the big talking point that comes out of it is we're in a farmers league, right? That's the big talking point that comes out of this, right? Why does Manchester City continually dominate year after year? They only have one injury, and it's called, I think he's citing health issues. They didn't even say it was an injury. They just said health issues for Haaland. Like, that's it. They didn't say much else. I do think that the Premier League is not a farmers league. I personally don't believe so. Now, a lot of people, you guys are going to say, like, oh, Manchester City is dominating. But Manchester City's only been dominating for 5-6 years. You know, it's not like they've been there for 20 years, 10 years even, right? And now with financial fair play catching up, who knows what will happen to Man City? You know?
True. Very true. Who knows what will happen? But the reality is that until that actually happens, for now, we just have to watch the games and enjoy for now. Until all those stuff actually come out and we can definitely say, yes, they're wrong. They need to get their punishment. And whether it's relegation, points, whatever be the case, we just need to accept it as fans, as the club, and as fans of football in general.
Okay, but Bottle, what do you think? Is the Premier League a farmers league?
I would definitely say it's turning into one, at least, with the way Pep's going. And realistically, it's kind of like how you want to always say La Liga is a two-leg race. That's basically what the Prem's been for a while now. But I would say I could easily tell you that City would have won the Prem for years now, which at least in some cases in La Liga you can't really tell sometimes. Either Barca could leg it up or Madrid might step up one year, but right now it's like you always know City just in the end they're going to end up on top.
All right,
Yeah.
I do have something to say about that because it also depends on the other teams. It's not like we're sitting in the background. Well, I know other people who say yes, we're technically sitting in the background controlling the others to like win or lose the games. That's what some people believe, but we're not the ones actually on the field playing for these people. We're not going to United games and dressing up as United players and showing up on the pitch and playing for them. We're not doing that for all these other clubs. They're playing their own games. The league itself is very, very competitive. You won't have the same level of competitiveness like La Liga, where you have two main strongholds, and they're like, you know what, we have to do whatever we can to win this thing. And then you have a bunch of other uh, different leagues where they're like, oh, you know what, one person will have it for a long time. Somebody will come in and then they will just nab it off them, like the Leicesters, like the Arsenals from back then, like the Chelseas. They will just come in and just nab it from you, and there's nothing you can do because during that season they were absolutely good. When you go to the La Ligas and your French leagues and all this stuff, even the Bayern, even though Leverkusen, obviously now that name is not gonna stick, but you can see that at least with all these other leagues, there's a definite set of people who are always gonna win it. Right now, Pep has come in there and he's changed the tactics. He's changed the mentality of the game for the English Premier League. But that doesn't mean that it's still a farmers league because we can easily just get like you see the table now. We're one game in hand doesn't mean that we're gonna automatically win it. And yes, people say, "Oh yeah, they already know." Until we actually play and we're actually scoring the goals and we're actually putting ourselves
Okay. Well,
ahead of Arsenal, we
okay.
cannot say that.
Okay. That's just your fandom speaking right there.
Fandom,
What I'm
okay.
saying is, look, this is Pep's era, but what I need to say is this Pep's era is marred. I don't understand how people don't understand. If you take Man City out of the equation, we have Arsenal winning a title. We have Manchester United winning a title. We have Liverpool winning more titles. We have multiple teams winning different cups. Championship teams winning FA Cups. Stoke City winning a FA Cup. A lot of things are different if you take Manchester City out of the equation because they have 115 charges. I think people are overlooking the fact that the rules of the game, especially in England, aren't designed to allow teams to farm the league for trophies. Guys, Zeno's in charge of adding and whatnot, so it's up to him.
I'm not in. Okay.
I think no, you're in charge of the graphics, guys. Zeno is doing the all the graphics today. I do think that this is Pep's era. That's fine, but it's marred by 115 charges. So I understand what you're saying. Yeah, has he been dominating? He has the most financial power. He's the quote unquote the best manager in the world. He has the most prestige or whatever of current managers. So he gets the best players. Blah blah blah. But there's 115 charges. I don't understand how we're just ignoring that. How can you guys ignore that? Not you. I know you're a fan.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Wait,
okay.
hold on.
But it does
Okay.
matter. It does matter, Stefan.
I mean, it doesn't. What the conversation is the Prem or Farmers League. It doesn't matter if they have charges or not. Just talk about what we're seeing. We're seeing one team just dominate the league every single year. It's boring. Like you saw the Mark Globridge video. That's how I feel basically. Like Premier League, you know who's gonna win. I knew City was gonna just slap up Brighton today. Because they're already Champions League. it was obvious. They just have this to focus on, and they're just gonna run away with it.
All right. Well, okay. I understand that it appears to be a farmers league, but I think everyone who's just assuming that Manchester City won these fairly is ignoring the fact that there are 115 charges. I mean,
Well, no one forgot about the Chargers, so
of
it's
course
just
they did,
more.
because no one, when they say the Premier League is a farmers league, mentions the 115 charges. No one
Because
mentions
we
it.
more than likely know what's gonna happen. Like it's just not gonna get
Hey,
charged.
well,
In the Prem,
if you keep talking like this about the Prem, of course it won't, because no one's going to care. But if you care, it can make a difference a little bit. Like if you get the
people
global
do
dialogue
care.
around. No, but whenever people say it's a farmers league, no one mentions the 115 charges. Nobody.
Plenty of people,
Not
yeah,
even
maybe not
Arsenal
in the
fans, not even
conversation.
Liverpool fans, not even a lot of United fans mention it.
Well, clubs in the top six of the Prem are protected heavily with FFP. And we've already seen plenty of times a lot of clubs get charged, and then another big good club will not get charged. So realistically, with these charges, like how how it got brought up before, how they were trying to implement new rules to supposedly get rid of these charges already. It's just one of them that they try and defend the big clubs. And Arsenal and them, they're not going to try and get on City's ass for that because guess what? It also benefits them, the FFP rules.
Well, it's more so just like proven, like
You're
until
still
proven
underwater,
guilty.
but
Yeah, it's still pretty bad. Still pretty bad.
It's like no one wants to get on City's ass because again, it helps all the top six clubs.
no, I don't think that's the situation, Bottle. Sorry, I don't, Bottle. I think you're just pulling that out of your ass. I'll be
I
honest.
You
think
tell me,
the
has it not
reason
helped
why
Chelsea?
No, but how does it benefit another top six club?
Because it stops teams like Forest, who have humongously rich owners, from being able to spend the cash they have and it be able to compete with the top six, or other
No,
clubs like Leicester with their rich owners, so they can
no, no,
spend the
no, no,
money.
no, no. Okay, you're talking about something
Absolutely.
completely different. You're talking about something completely different now, Bottle.
It all ends up in the same issues. Like
No,
the 115 charges are from what? It's from the money they spent, the money that's been poured into their club.
no.
And then
It's fake sponsorship money. Yeah, where the money's
it's
coming
not fake.
from
It's
is
from them
fake.
putting money into their own club. It's not fake
it's
money.
fake.
They've paid
Fake
No,
themselves.
money.
but
That's what the whole
No, but
problem is.
it's illegal money. It's illegal money.
It's money from themselves poured into their own club.
Let the gun answers cook a little bit.
All right, yeah. We need someone to moderate this. I guess I'll moderate.
Is the Prem
Yeah,
or
go ahead.
Farmers League? The answer is yes. It's unfortunately as long as Pep is in here, is a Farmers League. Um, the only guy that's ever won a Premier League over Pep has been Jurgen Klopp since since coming to the league. Jurgen Klopp did it in his own way. I think the reason why no one can touch Pep is because, like I've said, is the guys that are going against, trying, knock Pep off the pedestal are the guys that he literally made. It's going against. It's like someone put it on Twitter. He said Pep's literally going against former assistant manager. Playing the positional play style, and also the quality of the players Pep has in the disposal. Like, that's not. I won't say he might be those places. No, that's literally good recruitment and good good value. Them looking at valuable and good players and good profile that fits that club. But yeah, it's a farmers league. It's a farmers league. I can't. It's a farmers because looking at this title race, right? We saw how during December. And I was saying it when City were literally like what 5 point. They were losing games. They were losing a lot of games or drawing a lot of games. And Liverpool and Arsenal were thriving. I was still saying, see, man, these guys they know when this is the right time to peak, and they know how to do well. And now you're seeing with kind of Liverpool, they've literally they've fallen off the tower race. They've literally gone down. And now you just see just picking up point, they're just doing what needs to be done to just get the to win this, to win the league. So if he goes 4 in a row, it's a finals league. It's a Farmers League. It's a Farmers League.
Yeah, for me, Arsenal being on top, like for however long they were, it's no different to Girona being on top for however long they were. It's the same thing. We all know Madrid's going to end up on top, or Barca. We all know City's going to end up on top. Same thing last season. Like Dortmund were leading, most of the season. Last day, Bayern came and they take it. Like,
What's the
it's
difference
just
right now between
inevitable.
Girona and Madrid?
On the table,
Yeah.
it's probably like 11, 10, like probably like over
Yeah.
10 points. Yeah.
Arsenal isn't
But
10
it might be
points back.
14.
Arsenal isn't
Or
14
something.
points back.
No. Yeah, it's
I think
it's
we're
on a
11
lower
points.
scale,
Barca
obviously, but
behind us, 11. I think then Girona a
no, but
little
I'm
bit behind
saying
us.
like Girona had their fun on the top of the table, but it was inevitable that
It's
Madrid
13
would end
points
up.
the difference.
It was inevitable that Madrid would end up being on top. After Girona was never going to finish above Madrid. And it's the same thing for Arsenal. Like, I mean, I would like Arsenal to win the league, but it's just obvious. City are going to end up winning it, in my opinion. That's just how I see it.
I mean, it's obvious because they're the best team in the league.
Yeah, they
Right. By
That's
far.
why it's obvious. But I don't think it's like it's not like the other teams are that much worse than them. They're right there. They're right there.
They're close, but they're still worse, I'd say.
no,
This is the city side that
I mean,
downsized, and they
Arsenal
bought young
Arsenal
teams.
Arsenal win the head-to-head this week or this year
Hold
between City and
Okay.
them.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you guys
Yeah.
are going on about like City not
Get a
actually,
profile
like,
pic, fraud.
okay, relax. You guys are going on about City just dominating everything, no matter what.
You're
You know how
biased
many
in
times?
this.
No. I'm trying to state an obvious thing that you guys keep trying to like walk right over, and you're
That is
saying,
not
"Oh
over
no,
yet.
it's fine." It's not over yet because we can
Oh,
easily make a
okay.
mistake.
Stop. We're not even. Okay.
You guys are saying it's a farmers league, but the league is not over. That's my
Okay.
point.
That's what I'm saying.
After
You're
that-
speaking as a fan right now. You're speaking as a fan.
How? I'm stating
Bro,
an
we
obvious
know
fact.
Because
once
you don't wanna
City
get-
ahead. Once City gets ahead, it's her up. It's her up. It's over. Like,
But we're
especially
not ahead. We're not ahead.
But if you win all their games, once it's in City's hands,
You're
I mean,
saying
like,
if, as if
it's
it's a
in your
guaranteed
hands.
thing.
It's
If
in your hands.
is exactly, it's in our hands.
Okay.
Right.
That's
we know
not.
how the Premier League is.
Okay,
team
you're-
in
we know how the
Premier League
Premier League
besides
is.
Zeno,
Brighton
you're,
and a
you're,
few other-
what we're talking about is the Premier League a farmers league. Like it's not about even if City don't win, they'll still say it's a
Yeah.
farmers league.
Okay, if they're
That's
saying
what-
that
so-
it's a farmers
so-
league, even though we
You're,
don't
you're
win,
speaking as a fan, like I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch, type of thing. I get it. As a
Right.
fan, that's what you're gonna say. That's not what I don't think that's what the topic is right now. I understand you don't want to assume you've won the league. I understand that as a fan,
so
you don't want to do that.
How many wins will it take for a team to do for it to become a farmers league? How many title wins in a row makes it a
Six-
farmers league?
six
More
and
than three.
7, I
I
think.
think more than 3.
I also
More than
think the
3 in a
margin
row.
of victory should come into
Yeah, for sure.
right.
For sure.
Some of these title, like I think PSG's. I mean, I don't know how many times Bayern have won the league by more than 10 points, more than 15 points, more than 20 points. But I wouldn't be
Right.
surprised if
Juve,
they've won the league.
whole 10 years.
If they like that is the definition of a farmers league to me. Like Madrid 14 or I don't know how 11 points ahead of Barca, like that's what I'm talking about. Like that is not competition, right? That is one team playing to their ability and just
But
being
what
better
about
than the rest
what
of the
about
team.
Serie A though? Like the last 5 years, there's been like
Serie A-
one team running away with it.
I
Let me
I
put it
completely
that way.
agree. Serie A right now, I think FFP is the intended effects of FFP is to make things more competitive, and I think in Serie A it's had its biggest effect.
No, but I'm
Where-
saying like every year, like a different team wins every year. But when was the last time we got a good title race? Like you saw this year, Inter just
Yeah,
running
last
away with
year-
it. Last year, Napoli ran away with it.
See,
I think
always said-
2022 was a good title race. To be fair.
Yeah, see, it all
Yeah, boy.
depends on the quality of the players you have in your team. That's the thing. That's what makes C so in terms of dangerous. They know they have a squad, a good squad, and they know how to manage the squad right. I put something about December about look. Notice how Pep is going to manage the squad. That's going to rotate his squad, rotate his players. Did the right thing, and boom, go final. I look at Liverpool for example, right? Most people are saying that my reason why they've fallen up so they've gone so down is because they tired. These guys are
We're
fatigue
tired,
is
yeah.
really kicking in. The squad because you can't blame Jurgen Klopp because Jurgen Klopp is going to a title race, right? This is different. Liverpool is going to a title race. Jurgen Klopp's team is going to a title race with no DM. I was no recognized number 6. There wasn't no trend for like a couple of months. Salah was kind of off. He hasn't been. He's sort of love goals, but he hasn't been Salah this season. So there's so many, and now this team, this is literally a brand new team coming to Jurgen Klopp's last reign. So it's the Premier Farmers League is getting there. I can see why people would say, why they will call the Premier Farmers because of what City is doing, but it just shows that Pep has just raised what Pep has done is Pep has raised the standard so high that what normally wasn't done before back in the day is now what you have to now you have to Pep has made sure that if you want to win the league, you have to win by 90 points, 90 plus points. That wasn't happening during Fergie's time or Wenger's time or Mourinho's time. So the levels are being raised very high, and that's why most teams struggle. Can you keep up with the with the standards? And that's it.
Look at this.
Yeah. Pep has made it a Farmers League. As long as Pep is there, it's going to be a Farmers League. I'm not saying before. I don't care about 50, 60 years ago. I don't care. I'm talking about right now. As long as Pep is there.
These are all the titles that Man City has won. These are all the second. These are all the runners up. So,
but
if the 115 charges were not allowed, these are penalties. Man City has crossed a line, right? It's not like you see one team here, right? You see a couple of you see Liverpool's, you see Arsenal, or you see United a couple times, but then other than that, you see Tottenham once, you see Stoke City once, you see Chelsea twice, you see Watford once, you see Villa once, you see Arsenal once, you see United 7. There's 7-8 different teams that could be competing for titles, but Manchester City are financially doped, right? And wait, we can only have a max of 6 people on the screen. Wow, interesting. But
now, I do have a question for you, since you're saying that. Now, if we end up getting whatever the punishment is, and I'm guessing you want them to take these titles away from us, right?
Well, I'm just saying these are the clubs that have been affected by, and it's not. There's so many clubs that were knocked out on the way to these titles too. Let's not. I mean, obviously, I can't go through all of these things, but these are the runners up in each of the titles that Manchester City has won. That wasn't even all of it. My bad. I was zoomed in. Excuse me. There we go. There's the full list. Right. There's the full list.
So, my question for you, since if it's a possibility of them saying, hey, the only way we can make these people or make these things better is to give everybody, whatever they deserve, are they gonna just give these titles back to these people? Is that what would make everything better?
You can't really erase it.
No.
Happens.
The reason I looked this up is to show that the Premier League, the structure of the Premier League, is not set up to allow farmers leagues to happen. And that's been my argument since the beginning.
I understand that.
I understand now it is a farmers league because of Pep or whatever. After, I don't know. I don't care. I honestly don't care. I just want to know that the truth is out there, that this era of Pep in Manchester City has been fraudulent,
Right.
And that's all I care. I mean, I think we can all take solace in the fact that United would have stopped the treble and won the FA Cup, or Arsenal would have won the league title, or Spurs would have won a trophy, or Stoke City could have had an FA Cup in 2011, or Watford could have an FA Cup in 2019. Right? These are all little victories that those fan bases will just have to take and understand that we were cheated, and that's it.
Right, because Ten Hag was cheated, right?
Well, the whole football league was cheated, and Europe for that matter. Inter
Right.
Milan.
You're right. Yes, you're right.
You said if they're found guilty, what should happen, right?
If they're found guilty and they need
this has nothing to do with Ten
whatever
Hag.
punishment.
This has nothing to do with
Right,
Ten Hag.
right. No, I understand that. But the reality is that you've been saying this for a while, that Ten Hag has technically won 2 FA Cups. Right?
Well, I'm saying that now.
Okay.
Yeah.
You've
Not
said
for
that,
a
like-
while. I started saying
you've
that
said it for a
since
while.
last Sunday.
Okay. That
Is that a while?
fair, but still. Yes,
The
it is a while.
4 days.
That's technically
Okay.
a while.
Don't. Yeah. You're guys. I want the chat to see. I want all the other people here to see. This is how Zeno over exaggerates my words. All right. Sorry.
That is
Continue.
technically a while. A few days is what?
All right. It doesn't matter. You guys, a while sounds like months and years. I've been saying the only way to get referee decisions right is if they call it strict. I've been saying that for a while, I would say.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. I'm very good with English. But that's besides the point. My point is, we need to know what you're going to do after all this. And none of us know. Like, we don't know what you're going to do to these
They're not going
so-called
to do
winners.
anything. I'll just answer that question for you right now. Nothing's going to happen.
Okay.
I said that.
The UK government has too many deals with the UAE that they won't allow anything to happen. That's just the sad reality of it. And there has been leaks that there have been diplomatic talks between the two, so that none of this stuff happens.
Yes, but the reality is that whether it happens or it doesn't happen, is it gonna go away? It won't go away. This whole discussion about it being a farmers league because of 115 charges, it will not go away, will it? Even if we're found not guilty.
Singing?
Yeah, so I think was it Bottle?
Bottle, are you singing? What are you singing?
I didn't say anything.
That was me.
What are you singing, Seth? Sing it
That
louder.
was me too.
Sing it louder.
No, you go ahead.
No. Now you have to.
Are you dissing Drake? Are you dissing Drake, by the way? Are you team Drake or team Kendrick?
No, Drake for sure. But my boy J Cole is going
Whoa,
outside.
whoa! Stop the
God.
music.
You
Your
just
team,
took L's
your
right
team
now.
Drake.
Oh no!
I mean, I fuck with Drake though. I think he's overhated. He gets too much disrespect.
Yeah, because he has ghostwriters.
You can't be on the team that has ghostwriters.
Yeah.
All right, we have too many
And,
people. I'm gonna bring in. Go.
Who's not talking? Somebody's not talking, right?
All right.
Well, I was muted, so.
Yeah. No, NL is muted. But
Zeno,
my
what side of the
question-
debate are you in? What side of the debate are you in? Before you
Hey,
start,
you guys can hear me on Twitch. They can't
are
hear
you,
me.
on Drake Cole / Drake, or are you on Kendrick Lamar?
None of them pay my bills. I don't give
No,
a
the
damn.
Avengers.
J Cole's going outside though.
Was the
It's
Avengers. Yeah, he already took that.
sad to see, man.
Yeah,
I think even Drake dissed him, right?
Drake? No, I don't think Drake dissed him, but
I think he brought up the demons thing.
the cut leave.
Zeno, you're not in this.
He's around.
Zeno, you're not part of this debate.
No, I'm not part of this debate.
You said they don't
guys
pay
can
your
have
bills,
that.
but City don't pay your bills either. And
Yeah, they don't pay
you're
my
here
bills.
defending
Too.
them.
You're right. They don't pay my bills, but I'm not defending them. You're acting as if I'm actually defending. I'm not defending. Everything I've said so far has been the truth. Whether you like it or not, it is the truth.
So if City get found innocent, then CAR could admit it's a Farmers League, right? It's just all dependent on innocent or guilty.
No,
Exactly.
no, no.
Whether it is or not, that all depends on the final verdict, and none of us know that.
Mm.
I just
The,
want to say we've been in the title race too many times for me to accept that it's a farmers league,
but as a
Twice,
thing,
and we've taken it to the last day on at
two
least
yeah,
times.
4 years.
several
Yeah,
times, and that's what. Even up to now, it's still not over. People are making it
especially
sound
yeah.
as if it's over, but it's not.
And if you just look at the optics, bro, that's six wins in 7 years. It doesn't look good. Like not even PSG did that in France. Like at least Lille won. I think Monaco won.
Again, you're
Like
saying it as if we're just sitting there and we're just like, hey, we're just gonna pay everything off. All
I'm
these
just looking
people
at the
don't
optics.
play the game
If you just look at it,
in a
face
broad
value.
spectrum.
No, just face value. 6 titles in 7 years. Yeah.
And I'll ask you a question: didn't La Liga do the same thing?
I don't think anyone won 6 and 7 in La Liga.
Didn't La Liga do the same thing?
What do you mean?
Did in the history of La Liga, it has happened with Real Madrid, right?
I'm
No,
not sure. I don't think so. 6 and 7, maybe. But
it has
they had
happened.
Franco. They had Franco. It was Franco attack. So like,
He said France attack.
yeah.
It's happened.
Let
So
me check.
if they have the best players and they're able to produce these numbers, why does it have to also be like, hey, because Pep is here, he's probably gonna. I'm not saying he's going to. Probably gonna win 4 in a row. That automatically makes the Farmers League. It doesn't. You guys are going from one extreme to the other. It doesn't actually make sense because if you look at the tables all these years, it's not like Card said, it's not like uh I don't know, 6 games and then they easily just beat everybody. Nobody else was around them. And they got all 18 points. Nobody else was around them. There was
Yo, what
constantly
up,
a
Kesu?
battle.
The question
Somebody had
is
to drop points.
Hmm?
Somebody
No,
had to.
the next question
And
is how
somebody
good is
couldn't handle
Xabi
the
Alonso?
pressure.
That's what it's, how good is Xabi Alonso? Let me go ahead and cook with this. I think Alonso is a great manager, in my good manager. I think right now what he's doing with his Bayer Leverkusen team is one of the best achievements in football. For a coach in football history, because Bayern, they've never been like this. They're undefeated in the league. They're undefeated in, throughout the whole season.
and everything, right? Everything.
Like with everything, and they're playing fantastic football. I enjoy the football. I enjoy the freedom he gives them. They doing they just that that it kind
You
of
know you
reminds
do.
you of that Tenag's Ajax 1890 season team when they were playing football and the way they were playing and the team they were bringing in. So yeah, I think it's a good. I think I'm glad to stay at Bayern Leverkusen, for next season to try, not just jump from that club to a big club just like that. Give him one, let him keep coaching.
Let him try to go back to back and see if he does that.
We try to go back to back
Try
and
to
retain
do
his title for sure. Try to make sure that not so that's nice to see. But I think after that, I think he's going to Real Madrid. I think Madrid is literally
Oh
they're
no.
blessed because what's his name? Ancelotti's contract expires like in 2026 or something like that. So
Wasn't he supposed to? I swear you were supposed to go Brazil this summer or
yeah,
something
but
like
they
that.
didn't do it.
Okay,
Yeah,
sure.
he didn't say so. Yeah, they didn't do that. But I think Xabi Alonso is a good manager. He's a good manager for sure. He's a good manager for sure. I like how like I've seen some of his interviews and the way he speaks about the game and what he speaks about the game. I like what he says sometimes. Like yeah, he understands it. He gets it. So
Another Pep student, by the way.
no, I won't call
Not
him a Pep
really.
student. I won't
Please,
say
not really.
he
Calm down.
doesn't. I won't say
Uh, Bro, he learned some stuff from Pep
he
for
learned some
sure.
stuff off Pep, right, which is fine. But he's the way Bayern Leverkusen are playing. You know,
You
their
Pep
football
fans are
is way.
shameless. You Pep fans are
I'm not a Pep.
shameless,
I'm
bro.
not a Pep fan.
What
I
do
just
you?
had to get that in.
He worked under Benitez. He worked under Mourinho. He worked under Ancelotti, and you're gonna say he was a Pep student? Come on, bro.
I
His
didn't say
father
the
was a
Pep
manager.
student. Relax. I didn't
I
say
know
the.
you
I
did.
think
I know
the,
you didn't.
No,
I know you didn't.
I'm just
Wasn't
saying.
he a manager and a player? That's his father. No.
Who? His father was, yeah.
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 So he understands and knows what a manager should be. I think he has a lot of experience, a lot of guys that he's played under for that he's learned from to this day. So yeah, it's gonna be a fantastic manager. It's one for sure. I think once Pep retires, right, the guy that's gonna take over as the next best manager in the world is probably him.
I hope they go unbeaten. Like every time they play, I'm just rooting for them to not lose. I want to see it.
Yeah, I want to
Like
I want
It
to see
won't
because
happen.
I
It
think
won't happen.
I want
It
to do it.
won't.
I want them to get undefeated,
nah,
right? So that we
I
It
thought it
won't.
was
It won't.
in
And
that
it won't.
Dortmund game. I had like
Yeah.
notifications on. I thought it was done, but they
What,
scored
they
in
got
like
three games
97.
left?
But they have Roma away in Europa.
when
They're
they
not
have
winning.
3 games left. I
Oh,
know
no,
they're
he's,
they're not
he's
winning.
talking about the league. He's talking about the league, no?
Oh, the league.
No, I'm talking about
They have,
everything. I want them to go unbeaten in everything. Like if
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
they
that's the
end the
more
season
impressive league.
unbeaten, like where does that rank in like all-time achievement?
Arsenal Invincibles can go. That's why I want them to be undefeated, right?
Yeah,
So
they'll
that's
surpass
where
that Invincible
TV
team for
can
sure.
start bringing about
Um,
the Invincibles, this and blah blah blah, this and that. Because if they go undefeated,
That's a guarantee. That's a guarantee. They'll do Bundesliga. I think they beat Stuttgart on
they
Saturday. They'll
they
be
already won the
okay. I
trophy.
think.
They already won Bundesliga already. So yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it doesn't
done.
matter though. They have to go invincible in
Yeah,
Bundesliga to do it because it's
so
less games too. Remember that it's less
I
games.
just because Arsenal, the thing Arsenal fans brag about as their best everything is the invincible. We went undefeated in the league. Blah blah blah. They drew what, like 11 games. If Bayern Leverkusen,
I know. It's all fun and games, but if they lose to Stuttgart this weekend, this conversation doesn't matter.
I dare them to. Then if I'm
Nah.
Xabi Alonso, right? That's when I jump my own place. I'm jumping.
He said, "I'll jump."
Somebody's getting beat up.
Why would he? Why would he? It doesn't make any sense.
Because
for
I
him to
said
do
so.
that.
Someone's
What
getting beat
happens?
up.
So, he's not gonna jump his own players. You're insane.
There's 3 games left. These guys, they're so close to doing an unthinkable thing.
Ooh, hold on. So they have Stuttgart at home, and then next weekend it's away to Frankfurt. Frankfurt's a decent team, and then it's Bochum away, and then it's Wolfsburg at home to end the season. It's doable.
Yeah,
It's 4
it
games.
is. They can draw the
Frankfurt's
rest
the
of it.
hardest game. Frankfurt's the hardest game for sure.
Yeah, I think they'll be fine. I hope they do it so we can rub it. Imagine if this is
What is this Arsenal hate
bro.
all of a sudden? What is this Arsenal hate? It's not even about Leverkusen anymore. It's
Bro,
more about Arsenal.
buddy. Guess what? I don't give a damn.
I
Let
think
that
it's
it
the
flow.
narrative, and then it's the fact that they spent what was it? I mean, it's relative too, right? But they spent like what 53 or 57 million euros this summer.
Yeah.
to, like,
And it's
revamp
also the
it.
fact that they broke the 10 in a row. So
Zeno.
that's nice.
Also, the
What
reason why is because if I want Arsenal to win the league this year, right? If they win the league and they stop still doing,
Hey, I want to win against Tottenham. I don't want to win the league. I want to win against Tottenham this weekend. Let's think about that.
If they stop City from doing a 4P,
Nice mentality.
I can be shameless and say Bayern Leverkusen did a better invincible than y'all did, and we can use
Again,
that
but they
to
still have to do it. Again,
overshadow that
100%.
title win. So I'm just trying to find stuff to just to be shameless for because
I'll come back.
as a
Hey,
United
somebody,
fan, right? It pisses me off that you see your rivals, right? Literally, like three of your rivals are literally in a title race, and you gotta pick which one you want them to, which you want to win the league. And I was having a discussion with Carl. I'm like, bro, this is a tough one, and I had to go with Arsenal. Like, I had to,
I think most Prem fans want City to win it because we don't care.
Most Prem
Damn.
fans want City to win it?
Yeah.
think
they
about what
don't
they
have
get.
fans.
I don't think
they get
so.
the golden trophy. They get a golden trophy. Right?
You'd rather Arsenal win it?
Who gets a golden trophy?
They're gonna get a gold. I thought it was confirmed. They're gonna get a golden trophy. Like
Wait,
City
wait.
got a.
No,
Yeah,
we're talking-
golden trophy. That's invincible.
I mean, they'd
No, they're
probably
gonna
do
get
that
it.
shit. They'd probably
They
do
will.
that, but I don't
I
think
was
so.
hearing
but
it was. I thought it was confirmed.
Is
they
it
were
a
talking
record or
about
something?
it.
No one won
Yes,
4 in a row?
No one
Nobody's
is
won
done for
four.
in a row.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Pep.
There's a lot of
Yeah,
like
the
implications
league's
in
only been
winning it,
around
too.
for 20 years, man. And people need to relax on that, okay?
30,
I mean, they
but
still
okay.
count me back in the days too. Like they go back in the 70s, the 80s.
Oh, they're in the football league. They never won the okay.
No, nobody.
No, no.
Nobody.
The
Still, that's
Paisleys,
pretty.
the Shankleys. Nobody
Yeah,
won
I
it.
think we won 3.
But nobody complained in the 90s with United. I'll just put that out there. Nobody's
Yeah.
been saying that.
We
even
won
from
our
your
own in the
side,
90s to know, you know. Maybe people complain.
See,
Nah, nobody
I
was
No,
disagree.
Barca, nobody
I
complained.
disagree. I
United,
disagree. Fergie
United,
had
no, nobody.
competitions in the 90s, and the,
What I
Yeah, he
will
had
say
Were there
competition, but
any
not complaints.
scandals with Fergie? Can
No.
someone
Nah.
remind me? No. Were there
Yes,
scandals
there
with
was
were there
referees,
scandals with
There was
were there
referees.
Hey,
were there
hey,
scandals
but you
with
act-
Barca? Yes. Were there
You said
scandals
this-
with Man City? Yes.
No,
Thank
wait,
you.
wait,
Yes,
wait.
But you
Wait,
act
what
like
scandals
they're
are we
Juve.
having?
Okay,
Calm
okay.
down.
Hold on.
Doping.
Scandals
You
in
act
my
like they're Juve.
Doping.
doping. Yeah, the stuff
Nah.
on Pep. Yeah.
That was fake. Fake.
Nah, to be
Oh,
fair,
it's fake. Okay.
now I keep it real. Someone said this right. They said that Barcelona team that beat United, right? I can't remember the team, but the one where the people say that some like Xavi and Iniesta and some they were running literally Pat Gig's son, and people were saying the doping might be true.
Nah,
There was
I don't
that
know.
like there's a
It,
stat. The
it
stats
was an
literally show,
interview
like
with
Xavi and
what was his
Iniesta
name, Roy
were
Keane and the
around.
others. That's what he said, right? That
Yeah,
interview
yeah,
that they
yeah.
did, and he
All
said
right,
that
what's
they
the
literally outrun them on the park.
what's the next? Who have we not talked about yet? Klopp. Let's go to Liverpool.
Do we have to?
Yes, sir.
Do we have
Klopp
to?
looks so
What happened?
exhausted.
Yeah, there's
Well,
even in all the subreddits and everything, it seems like his time's up, man.
We lost Banana, by the way. I don't know where
You
he
should
went.
do a Xavi
No,
and just do
I'm
It's
Steve.
over.
Oh, sorry,
We'll
bottle,
get to
bottle,
Xavi
bottle.
later.
It's
We'll
over.
get to Xavi later.
We don't have to. We could.
Wow.
yeah, we
will-
can get to
we'll-
that a little later.
We got to hit all the teams,
All right,
guys.
lay it on me, everybody.
All right,
All right.
so
Shots in.
Arnie Sloot. Arnie
Get your
Sloot.
shots in.
Yeah, shout out Arnie Sloot. He got outshone today too.
That's
Shout
how you
out
pronounce it. That's how you pronounce his name.
Yeah,
Nah,
he's a
make it
slut.
fun.
It's
No,
like-
no, no.
They call him a slut. So
Anybody want to correct me?
Mordecai, you're
Oh.
gonna be front and center. You
Go
you
for
need
it.
to
What-
answer. You
what
need
do
to
you guys
answer
want to ask
everything.
me?
let me
No,
ask
hold
you
on,
a question.
hold on. I
What's
will
the
give
big
him.
talking points? All right, the first talking point, right?
Hold on, Mord. I'm gonna
What's up?
I'm gonna help you real quick. I'm gonna give. Who do I send these to? Let me give you the numbers of Feyenoord this whole season so far. Who do I
Yeah.
send these to?
I'll be so real with you, Monica. Don't fall for those stats.
No,
Not a-
because
Not a
because
bold
what it,
Dutch manager. Yeah, that's not gonna go well.
what it does show is because the board was reconstructed during the new year. Let's keep it a buck. That's what did happen. That's one thing that was smart with this rebuild so far. If we can get these numbers up and Mordecai could speak with those numbers in front of him, I think all of you guys will kind of.
Cowboy champ, take
I think-
take those glasses off, please.
What are you
Please.
talking about? These are my normal glasses.
Oh,
Guys,
yeah.
this is why he smokes crack, ladies and gentlemen.
These are my normal glasses.
So you were able to see his eyes, so you can't.
These are my
Sorry,
hater-
no,
hater-
no, I'm kidding.
These are my hater shades.
Does he hate watching glasses?
These are the hay watching
Yeah.
glasses.
Those are the voodoo glasses. Yeah, that's the word.
I'm like Cyclops in these, man.
Don't. Okay.
Let me ask you a question, Mordecai.
Yeah, what's up?
Okay.
As the
Back-
goal
back to
analysis,
Mordecai.
my issue with Liverpool is this: a younger club in its old tenure with Liverpool is that he's too stubborn to let go. In terms of, I'm like,
Yeah, but that's why.
Hold on,
we
I'm gonna
love
cut
them,
you
man.
off. I'm gonna cut you off here because we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk anything well about right now. I'm not gonna talk about dead food. This season's dead food. Okay, Mordecai, can we agree to disagree? This is dead food.
What
Let's
does
move
dead
on.
food mean?
This season's dead food.
What
It's
does
in-
dead
it's
food
in the
mean?
water.
Dead
Dead
for
rubber.
you.
It's
Dead
done.
for you.
Thin.
It's
It's
done.
in it.
Why?
that's a
Because
it's
it's
a,
done.
it's a
It's
slang.
done. We could banter all we want, but at the end of the day, they know what happened. We might
No,
end up doing
look,
that on
no,
Sunday.
you're letting them off the hook. That's the whole point of this right now. That's why the Mordecai's friend said it. We can't just let him off the hook
Wow.
here, boys.
Wow.
Come on. His
They're already on
team
the road
had the
session.
title in his hands.
We didn't have our
They didn't
title
have
in our
it.
You
hands.
guys, you
When?
guys
Yes,
had
you
an
did.
FA Cup.
did.
You had the lead in overtime against
We did
Manchester
not
United
have-
off a Harvey
we had a-
Elliott goal. And you
we
got
had a
smacked.
two-goal
What
lead.
is this about? What happened to the
We had a
fight?
2-point
What
lead.
happened to the emotion of Klopp? What happened to the 50 players with 10 goals and assists this season? What happened to all that? What's going on?
The goals went dry. I mean,
What?
I don't know what you want me to tell you.
But
Hold on,
who's
so
who's
Dave-
to blame? Whose head needs to be chopped off?
I think
Nobody
that
said
front
needs
line
be
to
chopped
start.
off.
Okay. Let's lay some facts on you.
Okay.
To start, outside of Salah, and let's be real, after that injury, hasn't been the same. Can we be
Salah's
honest with that?
done. Can you imagine not?
done.
If you guys don't get 200 million for him, this was horrible business by FSG. Continue, Banana.
Correct. And I stated that from the beginning. It should have happened. But besides the fact that front line was so overrated. We already knew Hackpo. It's not Gakpo. It's Hackpo. Get out of here. It's
Okay.
Hackpo.
Wow.
Is
Okay.
He's giving me
is
Deli
bad.
Alley vibes. Sorry, go ahead.
Yo.
Hell
He
yeah,
kind of
he's
looks
broke
like him, huh? He kind of looks like
Yeah,
him.
you're right. You're right.
Yeah,
I
the
see
head
it.
shape.
Like,
The head shape, yeah.
I see it.
Deli thinking he's going to get back in 26. Got his alarm set. Maybe he's got to set his alarm a little earlier too. Gakpo looks
Okay.
a little slow some days. I can't lie. But
Yeah.
okay, if we're going to really gripe on this, let's have fun. Luis Diaz and Nunez have been the most overrated pair I've seen in the world. I told you from the beginning. If Jota can't stay fit, the glue's not there in the front line. At the end of the day, that's what that 2-0 showed you. But I'm not here to gripe about that. But those are your two big takeaways. They couldn't do anything. SpongeBob, flop of the season too. So Bourgeois was probably the worst fit for that. Because him and McAllister cannot play in the same midfield.
Oh, no,
unfortunately.
okay, slow down,
Yeah,
slow
I
down,
think
slow down.
You're having like a.
No,
you're like
it's
taking the
SpongeBob.
last 5 games and saying the whole season was like
Yeah,
that.
I think you're getting a
SpongeBob-
little
what is SpongeBob?
hyperbolic. Little hyperbolic.
Nah.
Imagine if,
Nah.
Hold on.
imagine if y'all got Jude though. If y'all got Jude,
Let's
But then we wouldn't
Let's-
have been able to afford a midfield.
let's
Exactly.
let's go one by one. Let's let Mordecai defend his boys,
Yeah.
okay?
Jesus Christ.
What's up?
Guys,
One
What's
topic
wrong?
at a
Guys
time,
falling.
Salah.
Oh
What is
my
going on with
God.
Salah? Go, Mordecai.
Salah, he got injured and he
All
played
right.
in AFCON. He was
Okay.
gone, and he has a history of not, being well after he comes
Okay.
back from AFCON. We saw this
Luis-
2 years ago. Luis
Okay.
Diaz
Luis
is a good
Diaz.
winger who's not going to be a goal scorer.
He was linked to
Luis Diaz-
PSG very heavily, and then he just started
Yeah.
putting up stinkers. Do you think that had anything to do with it?
I think it was more that, well, his dad wanted him to leave, right?
What?
He was saying his dad was interviewed, and he said it was
Yeah.
his dream to play in Spain or something like that.
Okay.
And so there was a big old thing about. I don't know if you guys didn't read about that, but he was interviewed in a Spanish news thing, and but I mean, if you would have asked me this like in January, late, or even almost into February, I don't think we have this talk, and I just
Well,
think
that's what I'm
sometimes players
saying.
get
What
out of form.
happened?
Players-
What
players-
happened?
Well, we ran out of steam. I mean,
Okay.
that's literally just ran out of steam. I mean, do I think that we have terminal issues in the club? No. Do I think we could have a better attacker? Yeah, I think, not being able to rely on Jota for more than a month throughout the whole season
But
is
Jota was
not what
never
you
a
want to see from a
starter.
striker.
Okay.
No, he's not a starter, but he's like if you don't have an attack, like something happening, right? He's who you want to throw on, and he's probably not gonna be in the game, but he'll at least be clinical if he gets that shot. Darwin, his problem the last few months is that he's been rotating in and out. Darwin feeds off of confidence, so if he doesn't feel like he's confident from Klopp, and if he feels like he's getting benched too much, his confidence is gonna go even way lower. So the fact that Gakpo has been starting over him just makes him worse.
So
And
you're
Salah as a
blaming
whole-
Klopp for that.
Huh? I
You're
think
blaming
it's been.
Klopp.
I'm not blaming Klopp, but I think Klopp's race is run. I think you could see that he's kind of, maybe there was a reason. There's a reason why he said he's tired. I mean, I don't think he was lying when he said he's tired.
Do you think it was a mistake to announce retirement so early in the season?
Do I? You know what? Even when he said it the first time, because because what Sir Alex did this once, right? He announced he retired and then he took it back because
Yeah.
the team was doing so bad. So I don't think we've seen it go well before. Well, the second time he announced he was retiring, did he do it after the title was won, or
It
did
was
he announce
basically
it in the beginning?
confirmed. Yeah, the title was basically
Yeah.
confirmed, and then he announced it. Yeah.
Yeah, and we were So we were ahead by 5 points with a game in hand, because or City had a game in hand on us. Um, and we were up by 5 points, and then that's when he announces. But could it have been selfish? Maybe. Like I think there's whispers of it. I've heard people talk about it. Even at that
Yeah.
time, people said that they didn't think it was a good idea. That they thought they were going to fall off. And I think the fact that we won a couple of games and now we had the whole January when a lot of the kids were playing, it kind of masked a lot of those issues. But I mean, it's all hindsight. Like I think if we would have dropped off, we would have dropped off like maybe a week or two afterwards. In my opinion, I don't see the correlation until right now. Um, it was. Would I think it's probably? I think it was probably selfish to do that at the time he did it. I think that's a but maybe he thought if he has that conversation with the players, it leaks.
Yeah, I think I was about to say that. Yeah, I think he was getting ahead of the leaks. By the way, this is an
Yeah.
interrogation of a Liverpool fan, guys, on the side.
Jesus Christ.
Feel free to ask whatever questions you are. Try to catch him off guard here.
Am I disappointed? Look,
If we can get him to cry, we win the game.
Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys right now. Was I disappointed when we were playing Everton? Yes, I was. I was angry.
Did you cry?
Did I feel like we bottled it? Yes, I felt like we
Buddy,
bottled it.
but
Did I
did
cry?
you
No.
cry?
Did you tear up at least? Did you
You
well
cried
up?
against Palace, though, right?
We lost the league against on Crystal Palace.
Crystal Crystal Palace, you know.
Crystal.
Okay.
They respect him.
Crystal.
So
I
Jurgen
didn't-
Klopp is only living with the Carabao Cup.
That's
Oh,
it.
man.
At least he got a trophy. But that
Yeah.
parade is canceled.
Yo.
The parade.
See, all I want to see is this, right?
What do you want to see?
That
You want to see that crying Liverpool fan again?
In that
I want to see a
documentary,
documentary. I want to see a
That
documentary.
Dude, I should have changed. Hold on, I'm gonna leave and
Change
come
it,
back after
change it.
this. I'm gonna change
Change
it.
it.
to that.
You can change your
You guys
profile
want me?
picture while you're in here, I think.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
I
you
need
can,
to
you
see
know,
that.
with that Liverpool documentary coming out, all I want to see is
I think
the-
it'll be
the
interesting to see
locker
what
room
his
after
yeah.
the United lost in the FA Cup when we scored that last minute winner, the draw again in the league,
Oh my
and
goodness.
the locker room
And now,
reaction to those
Unbelievable.
Crystal
And the
Palace
Atalanta. I want to see the Atalanta game too.
and
That's fun.
Atlanta everything game. I need those locker rooms reaction, please. Please add it to the documentary, please. I just want to see that reaction when Ahmed scored that last minute goal. I want to see what Jurgen Klopp was saying in that locker room. I just want to see.
Is
And I
that
think
your
the problem with Liverpool, I've said for a long time, is they Jurgen Klopp was too. It was maybe because this is FSG or he's being too stubborn to let go. Like if I was thinking about it like this morning. I was like, when the team that Liverpool, the team that won the Prem in the 1920 season, right? And and you compare that team to this team, and also look at that City team during the 1920. You can see how many players Pep just said let go. Pep has literally rebuilt his team like 3 to 4 times already since Jurgen Klopp won his Premier League, and like Axel Van Dijk still being I know Van Dijk is still I think it's still a good player, but I don't think I think it's finished in my opinion. Likes of Robertson, like so many people like Fabinho wasn't supposed to be here, but it was Jordan Henderson. Like they should have let some of these guys go a long time ago, and they just waited, and it got to a point where it was so clear that they needed a rebuild. They needed to let some of these players go, and they did. And when when they did, Michael Edwards, who was one of the key guys into rebuild that squad for them, they rebuilt that squad for them was gone. And I saw today that Darwin Nunes, the signing of Darwin Nunes was Jurgen Klopp's idea. It was supposed to be they weren't in Nkunku, they weren't Christopher Nkunku as that. That was what the scout and sporting director went to go for. But Klopp wanted Darwin Nunes, and some of the signs Klopp has signed, you could probably say they're not it. Like Diaz, in my opinion, I think is not good enough. Darwin Nunes is not good enough. Cody Gakpo is not good enough.
Okay.
Right now, I still think he's a good enough player, but I'm not gonna write him off yet. So some of the, and they don't have no number six. So like, yeah, the whole squad needs a rebuild. That they physically.
Japanese guy, huh?
Okay, we're getting a little. I think we're getting a little too crazy on Liverpool. Okay,
No, they don't need a rebuild. They have some good young players.
sometimes the team just doesn't perform properly, and they have all the tools to win. You know, they have all
When
the
you
tools.
don't got it, you don't got it.
They just didn't put it together. What I will say is that there are some signings that I think you have to replace characters, right? Jordan Henderson, Virgil van Dijk, Mohamed Salah, even Fabinho to some extent. No.
Like,
I'm
honestly,
saying
like no
no.
transfer sign. Or do you mean his level?
I'm just saying the aura, the character, that type of player. Like,
You need like the impact Van Dijk had when he came in. You need another player like that. Like
right? You got.
kind of
I mean, even like obviously if you sign Bellingham, right? He's that type of player. But what player at Liverpool right now could grow into that type of leader? I don't know.
McAllister, I think.
McAllister's the only one.
I don't think so. I don't.
No,
think,
the guy.
I don't,
He's a
I don't
big
feel
game player.
that.
Well,
Yeah.
Bosley could. I think Bosley could if he like dropped.
Nah, I don't know about Sabazlai, but
half the season he was great, and then he like fell off a cliff.
Well, I can't see it from
good,
Trent.
but he's so good from Trent is
Trent's
not.
leaving. Trent's leaving in like 2 years.
I don't think Trent's leaving. I think they'll give him the money he wants.
I
He's like
just think
Rashford. He's like
Endo
somebody you're
spot.
not going to get rid of. Yeah.
That Endo spot, they could have, who knows, with better, guidance, they could have signed a more powerful character in that position. Not saying Endo's bad, but
yeah. I think I think in Klopp's mind, he was still rebuilding. Honestly, I think the fact that we were as good as we were, kind of shocked him, and I think that's why he announced his retirement. I think his plan was not to retire this year, but next year, and I think the whole squad doing well took him by surprise, and that's why he said, this is as far as I can take. I don't want to leave the squad in a bad shape. I think that was his goal, and I think he saw at that moment that the squad was better than what he hoped that it was going to be, and that the Endo signing had worked out better because I don't think Endo was who they wanted to. Obviously, they wanted Caicedo, so obviously.
Yeah, why aren't you
Endo
more
is
mad
not-
at him?
Yeah.
Is not
I'm surprised like none of you guys are more pissed at him right now.
Endo
No,
Caicedo.
Caicedo.
at Caicedo.
Your future would be set in the midfield with him.
Yeah, but I mean, that
made it-
whole saga was a fucking, I don't know, man. That was like one of the most embarrassing moments of all time. I gotta say.
Cole
As, like,
Palmer moved before Caicedo decided, right?
Yeah, we were in for Cole Palmer too. He was one of the.
Damn,
ones
what
we
if
wanted.
Cole Palmer was like the hidden, if you guys signed Cole Palmer, then it would have been like, what if Chelsea have the secret weapon, which is Cole Palmer? He's the secret.
They're gonna get so much money for him this year. What is
You
he?
think they're gonna
200 million? You think?
They're not gonna sell Palmer.
No, it's too early for them to sell him.
Well, they have to. No, they have to make money this year.
They'll
Well,
probably
Yes, they
get,
do, but
They're gonna sell
I'm sure
they'll sell
Bully will
Defender.
be fine.
Yeah. No, and they can put the hotel. Supposedly, I
Yep,
posted
yep.
something like a week ago. They sold the hotel.
Oh,
Yep.
Bully ball.
They're cheating.
Bully.
Yeah.
Bully. That's not. I don't know if
The-
that's
the-
cheating.
The Americans always win.
Oh
in the
yeah,
end, right?
yeah, it is.
This
Because they
guy.
sold it. They
This
sold
guy.
it to the other owners in Saudi.
Is
that
it
are a part of
illegal? Can
Clearly.
they get charged?
They can't.
Probably.
It's just more.
Oh,
like,
if they
it's like-
can
it
get
was just-
charged, then yeah, they're cheaters. Yes, they are cheaters.
No, they can't. It was just.
Oh,
a
then they're
loophole,
fine.
but-
It's a loophole.
Yeah, I know.
It's fine.
Yeah, they're fine.
Yeah, that's not
We
cheating.
could sell Salah to Saudis and give Cole Palmer.
You got to remember,
Speaking of-
they had to change the rules because of the other loophole Bully found, the 10-year contract.
Yeah, they're gonna
You
change
know,
this one too.
he's just playing
found
he's
all the
playing
cheat
ball
codes,
with these. He's coming to Europe and kicking ass, dude. He
Yeah.
busted
Are you
down
sure
the
about that?
fucking door, and he's just
Okay.
like, all you
When the-
dumbass
And does
Euros,
it- Oh yay!
all
But
you
when
dumbass
anybody
Euros.
else does
This is America.
Cry me a river. Unbelievable.
I'm just
Imagine
saying,
if
he didn't break any rules.
Right.
Not any current ones.
All right, what other interrogation questions do we have,
What else
guys?
you guys want? What else? Any other questions?
So how do you feel knowing that Liverpool, Manchester City's biggest rival, just bent over for them again for the Premier League?
I don't think we bent over for them.
You
I
just
think we
bent over
achieved
for them.
more. I think we achieved more than we should have in
Don't.
the time that we.
I think you need to start getting rid of the word more in your vocabulary. Don't mention you say more. It just means more to us. Comes into my head. Please don't do that to me, please.
No, I need to hear you say 115, Mordecai. That's what I need to hear you say.
Do it.
I'm waiting for the. I'm not gonna say anything until the trial happens. But
Exactly.
It's gonna take like 2 or 3 years.
Trent was saying, are we going for the quadruple? That's what
I'm hungry for more. I'm hungry for more.
I'm
hungry for more too.
Okay.
You want the quadruple?
Hey,
That's
you
a good.
want your
I like
players
that
to-
accent.
You want your players to be confident. I mean,
Yo.
The
Speaking
greatest
of
scouser
Trent,
to
I
ever
do have a
live,
question.
Wayne
Hold
Rooney.
on, guys,
Oh, sorry, I have a question. We have a question.
Let me tell you
I do have a question about
Let me tell you
Trent.
a real quick. Let me tell you first real quick. In 2021-2022 season, when Liverpool won, I think they won the League Cup, and Trent said, one down, 3 more to go, and only left for the FA Cup, so he went with 2 trophies. I mean, this time around, I'm going for the quadruple. Only has 1 trophy.
Jeez. I do have a Trent about. I do have a question about Trent. That's not it. His defending. The potentially this new manager that's coming in uses his fullbacks or left backs, right backs the way Jurgen kind of uses, but there's still gonna be a question about the defending. Is it gonna be? Do you think he's gonna look at it and say, "Hey, we need to fix this defending first"? Because again, I've been saying this for a while.
Into the attacking midfield
Okay.
on the right hand side, where
because
Szoboszlai
at this
plays.
point in time, it's getting ridiculous, like the Cancelo thing or like the Zinchenko thing. It's getting ridiculous where
I think it just depends on
he's
the
losing
manager that we
focus.
get. I mean, Arne is like heavily linked, and he's already said some things, and so has the. How do you say the name of that guy? Feyenoord.
Feyenoord, yeah.
Feyenoord. The club has already said that there's talks happening between the two.
Yeah, it looks pretty official.
Yeah, so yeah, I guess it just. I don't know. He might even tweak his system. Like it could be. It all depends on the director of football. What they. Because it's not going to be like the coach is not going to decide how we play. I think it's going to be the director.
Conor Bradley is going to be the right back, and he's going to move up.
Yeah, that's probably what I would imagine, unless we get another right back.
Yeah.
Alrighty. All right, good Liverpool section. What's next, Zeno?
In 2 years, we'll win the title. In 2 years, we'll win the title.
Okay, it's too early, buddy.
There we go.
Too early.
Okay.
All right,
Heard it here first.
Let's go to
next year. Expect this picture again.
Before we start anything, let's bring Stefan back in, and then we'll go to Shabby Ball.
We can.
Oh, I have one more thing to say before we.
One more thing.
Last thing. Banana can't claim Arsenal anymore. He was kissing that Barcelona badge too many times.
Oh yeah, we gotta talk about that.
Because he said that.
We
let's
didn't
go
talk
Arsenal.
about me and Bottles Adventure.
Yes, we will talk about that about the Madrid stuff. We will talk about the Madrid stuff.
No crack, right? No crack, no cocaine.
Okay, I want to make all the
I wouldn't be so
Spaniard
sure.
stuff.
No comprende.
So
all right, Greg, you're in charge of the graphics, all of it. Okay, go.
Let's go Arsenal first. Arsenal with the main man himself, Banana. What do you guys have to say for us?
Here, who wants to sit out for this? We need to. If we want Stefan back in, we got to sit someone out.
Oh, you can sit me out. You can sit me out. You guys already interrogated me.
It's up to Zeno. Yeah, you're back in. Bottle, say something.
Hold on. I was fucking doing stuff, man. I had stuff to do.
You can have more than 6 people. Like
no, we don't. He's got the official. We're doing knockoff.
We're going Arsenal now.
fraud.
We only go once a
You
week.
basically told me you're a fraud. You couldn't get.
I mean, we could switch to Discord if you guys want to.
Yeah.
You want to switch to Discord?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
All right, let me set it up. By the way, I can't see anything with those things on. I need my glasses.
It's better to you could share stuff a lot easier too, I feel.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, here we go. Let's see Discord. All right, guys, head to Discord.
All right.
Screw your StreamYard.
The fuck? There we go. I don't know, we're there. Bang. Ding dang. All right, we're all here. Good evening. Hello. Testing. All right, let's do a quick mic check, okay? Let's do a quick mic check. Everybody. All right, ready? Greg?
Hello.
All right, Mordecai.
Water.
Hello.
Banana.
Hello.
Water.
That's Motorola.
Water.
Bottle.
Clop sucks. Clop sucks. Clop sucks.
Greg.
Wow.
Greg.
Unbelievable.
I'm gonna leave
Okay.
this profile picture to the end of
Mordecai. Stefan.
Testing.
What the fuck? We
Tanaka's ball.
switch and now we have 6 people again.
Oh my god.
Where's NL?
Didn't hop over.
NL is
God.
NL.
Yeah.
All right,
just give him an hour.
Greg,
He'll
you're
be
changing
here.
the volume. All right. Anyways, whatever. You're going
I haven't
louder and
changed any
softer.
volume.
Oh, I
haven't
can
changed
turn
any
my
volume.
cam on. Whoa, I'm on the other side. It's flipped.
The back rooms or what?
No, it's like
Have
I'm
you heard
looking
of
the
that?
other way. The what?
Have you never seen those videos on TikTok? Never mind. Don't worry about it.
No, but we see it the same. Like I'm seeing it the same as the stream. I know. Like it's not inverted for me.
No, I'm looking to the hold on.
Yeah,
flip.
it's inverted on
There
the
we go.
screen, but
There
not.
we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, whatever. All right, where were we? We're gonna talk Arsenal. Is that what you said? All right,
Yes,
bang.
Arsenal. Yes.
Banana, you're front and center.
What do you want me to talk about? We should have won like
You
8-0.
guys
We had a lot
destroying.
of opportunities we could have put away. First half was pretty bad. Not gonna lie. It was a bad lineup by Chelsea. I'm gonna be honest. It was one of the worst lineups I've seen them put out in a while. But
Well, Cole Palmer was injured, right?
yeah. So, and Jackson's Jackson. Let's be honest. It was pretty pathetic from him. They should have put up he should have put 2 away at least. There was one he hit right at the side netting. It was 1-on-1 with Rhea. I actually laughed at it. That one was so funny. Then there was another one where Galadog looped him a ball. Wasn't even a line drive cross. Like looped it to him. Puts his arm up. He had beat Saliba too. It was insane. I couldn't believe it. But from our side, Kai could have done a lot better. I think the brace kind of
masked it.
it chiseled over the cracks of his game because the 2 finishes from Odegaard. By the way, my man of the match. Honest to God, been on crack for a couple weeks now. If it's our time, it's because of him this season.
It's
not
that
gonna be because
Madrid
anybody
blood.
else. Huh?
I said it's that Madrid blood, bro.
Nah, I don't know. He's finally picked up the tendencies of a left center mid finally, and he's plugged in perfectly to it. So kudos to him. At least he can do it in the league. At least is that. So Sunday's the bigger matchup, honestly. To me personally, that was always the bigger matchup. I didn't see this derby with Chelsea as any sort. I knew because we knew Cole was going to be out a couple of days ahead. So that was the bigger. This one on Sunday is the bigger worry for sure, though. But we'll see. Nobody's really out from what I'm thinking, but I don't think Timber will be back. So that's the only real miss we'll have. So the only thing we have is goal difference and a healthy squad. Went out. I think it's ours. So for me, that's it right now. That's how I'm looking at it day by day.
I mean, right now you guys have Partey, so you guys are looking kind of solid.
Yeah, but I don't know. There's at times where it's like he's the perfect like pivot pair for Rice, and then there's
Right.
sometimes where I'm just like, let's just get rid of him. Like it's just too much to deal with at this point. The idea is there, but I think I like the idea more than I like him there at this point.
The
So I
actual
think
person
it's
being
just a
there.
yeah.
Is that
And if
Spurs game
UK
on
are actually
Spurs
interested,
Stadium or is that the Emirates?
pardon me?
Spurs.
Nah, it's at Tottenham.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see. You throw form out of the window in that match. It's just whoever shows up. Honestly, that's how it is with this match. So we'll see.
What else is there to say about Arsenal, guys? What is there to say?
Because like
The-
everything's on this. It's like our whole season rests on this. Do we bottle these last games? That's it. I'm looking at you next too, but I'm not even thinking about you. So that's why.
Oh yeah, we play you guys.
And we have to play away to you guys. So away form is like key for us. We have to be really solid at the back when like 1-0 or 2-1, 2-0s are like perfect for us. Those are like 4-0s with that away form we have. That's what we need. It can't get into like a back and forth how it was at the Emirates. But Arteta doesn't set up like that either way. It's 4 center backs every time we play away from home. If Tomiyasu can't play, it's gonna be Kivior on the left. It's not gonna be Zinchenko. Trust me, we don't
I
want
was
that
just
type of
about to
game.
I was just about to ask that is
As much
Jesus.
as I hate it, because we need to get rid of Kivior. I would take Hato right now from Ajax if I could. If he could get a work permit and get over here right now, I would take him over that guy instantly.
So
But we
you
can't.
think if you win all your games, you're gonna win your Prem?
I think so. I think
Who do you think
I think City
they're
draws.
gonna drop
They have
points?
Forest away 30 minutes after our game on Sunday,
Easy win
and
for
then
City.
they still have to go to Spurs away. They still have Spurs away.
Yep.
Something
But then-
happens.
Spurs on the left. Spurs is
They
on
beat
the left
they
day
beat
though.
Spurs.
So,
They beat Spurs this season though at Spurs
yeah.
Stadium, so they broke the curse.
Yeah, we
Hey,
broke that
league
curse.
game. Difference.
Yeah, but don't
It was
you
a
guys have
scrappy
to
win
play
too.
Spurs too? Doesn't Arsenal
Yeah,
get Spurs also?
yeah, they
Yeah,
play
we play
Spurs
this weekend.
United.
Sunday.
I think you guys are gonna draw that game.
Nah, we're winning. We're winning.
I
Spurs,
won't lie, man.
Spurs,
I don't think
Spurs are
they
gonna
fucking
decide
let you guys get away with any points over there. They want you guys to bottle it very badly.
They want us to. That's fine. You go ahead and wish all you want. I'm going with the mentality.
Yeah, I mean,
we're gonna win.
Everton wished, and look what they did. So
Say that one more time.
I said Everton also had a wish, and look what happened. So never count them out.
When you wish upon a star.
Okay.
I'm looking at City's games right now. I don't see them dropping points in any of these games. To be honest.
If I had to take a guess who's dropping Arsenal or City, I got to put Arsenal every day of the week. I can't lie.
Yeah,
You don't think Spurs might throw that game too against City? They'll be like, tried to give City the win over Arsenal.
they
That'd
need
be
top
fucking
4.
Vicario just dropped the
Yeah.
net.
You guys are really not thinking the full picture. They need top 4, and they're behind Villa in every department.
Listen, I know
goal
they
difference.
need stuff. Forest also need to stay up, but that doesn't mean they're gonna fucking do stuff against City.
I mean, if Villa starts dropping points, beliefs there. I'm just telling you. If we beat them, I'm just saying. I don't know.
I get it.
They
You
have
have
to play.
you have to be optimistic. Yeah, I get it.
But they have to play. They have to go to Anfield as well. I think they have us first, City, and then they go to Anfield.
City has to go to Anfield?
No, Spurs.
Oh,
Spurs. So
okay.
that's just looking into their view too. This is the start of it, but they haven't played in 2 weeks. I think is it 2 weeks?
Yep. They haven't played in like a
Yeah.
week and a half
Shout out
now.
the Prem. Shout out the Prem for that scheduling. Yeah.
Listen, I like Spurs, but I don't trust them to beat City.
But you trust them to beat us or draw us?
I
Okay.
didn't say beat. I said draw.
I don't even think they'll draw, but we'll see.
I'll
I'll come to lick my words. I'll come to lick my words.
I think it's more just the rivalry that'll affect it more. Like I would literally see Orange probably change his style just for you guys. Like that's the way I could kind of see.
See,
it
the
going,
problem
honestly.
is we're gonna go that way. We'll take possession,
Yeah.
but we'll sit a little deeper. We're not gonna press that high. What are they gonna do when we don't give them that space in behind? Not a whole lot.
I have
They're
a
even
feeling
worse at-
Arsenal doesn't win that game.
I'm saying, yeah, I don't think so. I can see a draw. I'm taking both teams to score.
I've just seen them go away to Tottenham and throw some absolute horrible goals away from Mickey or whatever his name is. Mickey threw away some awful goals in transition.
Oh yeah, they're dog shit. They're dog shit. But I feel they'll be up for the derby. I watched them against
I'm just saying,
Newcastle.
I think we
and
could
they're
beat them on
fucking-
either facet. I think we've matured throughout the season. We're not going to go out there. If we give them a game, that's how Spurs has been the whole season. If you give them a game with lesser quality, you lose. If you don't give them anything with much better quality away, you win. That's how they play at home.
When you play Spurs, are you going to be behind on points at that point, or like if City win the game?
No, they're 30 minutes behind us that day. So we'll still be ahead by the time that starts. With that game in hand, of course, that they have.
Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe that might play a role. I don't know, man. I just really see them turning up just for y'all. I didn't expect Everton, but I expect that at least from Spurs or Chelsea. But obviously, Chelsea's no Cole Palmer, no party. Honestly,
And no
over this.
Gusto.
Sad,
Gusto was
man.
a huge loss.
Yeah, Gusto too. Well, Reece James.
Alfie was awful. Alfie was awful. The young kid they started was awful. It was just free licks at him. And their center back partnership was awful. The fact Thiago just sitting on the bench. You had Chalobah, who played at the weekend in the cup final, played well against City. Like, they didn't do anything wrong for you to say drop him. And you just put Badiashile and Disasi, who have been awful for you. We just put them in there. Could not find a pass in between that midfield at all. So it was a bad game for them in general.
So the reality, you guys have Spurs has only won once with you guys in the last like 5 games. Only
You
one.
made that sound even worse. And that was
But
the
all they
same
need is a
type
draw,
of feel.
though.
That was the same feel like what was it, 3 years ago now? Or no, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
For top 4. That's even worse. But I don't know. I think this team's a lot different. There's a lot more we have a lot more solidarity in the back line. I don't know. I think if we go away there, if we expect that we're gonna chip at them and get 2 goals at best, I think we do that. Because when you play
It's
that
been
type of game
24 draws and 24 wins for Arsenal.
what away?
Away, you guys have won 6 times.
Yeah, only 6 times. Yeah. That's in Prem history, though, right? That's the thing.
Yeah, that's in Prem. Yeah.
I mean, we've also we won it in 04 there. Remember that we clinched it in 04 then.
Yep. Oh yeah,
So there's
even
some
what
history
was it? Last year you guys won there in January. Yeah, you guys won that 2-0. So it's possible
That was
you guys can win there.
Zinchenko. That was a lot different of a team. We took the game to them,
Well,
and they missed some chances.
yeah.
I'm not gonna sit here and act
Yeah.
like we deserve that clean sheet. We didn't deserve that clean sheet.
All right, let's talk some Madrid. Madrid. How does the song go? But a bottle.
Ala Madrid.
You don't know the song.
You fucking me. I care about songs and chants. I couldn't
Oh, yo.
Whoa,
Ala
dude! Don't need to.
Ala Madrid.
Jeez.
How do you say referees in Spanish? Just sing that.
Arbitro.
Okay.
That's what you say, yeah?
Yeah, cry more. How about that? You know?
Arbitro.
I wouldn't be crying. You're playing that Byron team. Have fun.
I'm also not that worried. I'm really not.
Bayern are
I
gonna
I probably wouldn't more worried facing Arsenal than Bayern right now. But
Yeah. Be honest. Yeah, I would too.
No. Champions League
obviously, they got some scary components in that team, and I don't doubt that they can pull off something against us. But as like team to team, I would definitely put more faith in us. At least, that's also me kind of putting Militao coming back in the team in the coming weeks. So,
well, if he plays tomorrow, that's hype. He might play tomorrow. It's a free for all game. Yeah. Nobody cares tomorrow. You're not losing that. You never lose to them. Yeah. So have fun with them. It's like seriously, never lose to Sociedad.
Yeah. I never want to count everything off, because you never know anymore. Any team can win anyways. I'm not really worried about that league game, obviously. Like, the title is kind of ours. Thankfully, over a nice, easy win over Barcelona. With some like to complain and cry about technology that it's not our choice to whether it's implemented or not. So
Oh, it's
So no,
100% a goal. It was
Whoa.
100% a
Shots
goal.
has been fired.
it was a goal. No, first of all,
listen,
you were saying
listen.
it wasn't a goal. Now you're saying it's not your fault, but technology. Yeah, bro. Okay.
I mean, it isn't our fault, regardless of whether you think it's a goal or not. We're not the ones that said yes or no.
Did
So,
it cross the line? Did it cross the line?
but
Did it
I
cross
don't
the
think it
line?
is. I
Oh,
think
you
you
still on that?
going off
Okay.
that one angle that makes it look like it. But you
Yeah.
remember the City game, there's also an angle that makes it look like City scored, but that was just a chance when Marshall cleared it. Like, you can look at an angle and it can make something look different than what it actually is. You got to look at the other angles too, which you
There's no
can't.
angles that shows that it
Unfortunately,
was.
I already showed you the one angle from its literally side to side view with Lunin. And again, it shows a little bit more than your angle. That it's obviously it's not clear whether or not still. And it's just gonna be one of those things we'll never really know because again, we don't have the technology. Which, for some reason we're getting the hate for when our president, El Presidente, who again we don't like in Barcelona love. The fans maybe not. They like to pretend and all that they hate him and all that, but their club, they love Tabas. They want him to stay in. Which,
Well, he's a
people don't
Madrid
like to
fan,
talk
right?
about.
I don't know about that. Yeah, this guy's just waffling, bro.
He's
Let's
a
talk about
Madrid
something
fan,
else.
but what has he done
Talk
for
about
Madrid? He's
something
done
else.
more for Barca than he's ever done for us.
He hasn't
And
More
it
done
for
really
shit for
goes to
Barca.
Barca,
show when Madrid hate the guy. They
bro.
don't like
He
him.
How
hasn't
They
done
try to
biased
vote
can
him
you
shit
out.
for Barca.
be? You can't be. If I were you, I would say, you know what, we stole that, and I don't care. That should be your stance. Not trying to
Well,
not trying to be like, oh, we it was actually a goal, blah blah blah. Just be shameless. At least be honest.
I could do.
At
I
least be
love to know
honest.
what
I
he's done
am.
for Barca because he's been trying to block us from registering players and shit. Like, what is he? He said
You
he's
are
done more for
broke.
Barca.
You are broke. What do you mean he's been blocked? You blocked yourselves. He's literally just
No,
telling you how it is.
he literally
See, that's
changed
the
the
thing.
rules to stop
Barcelona is
it.
so shameless. Like you've
No, he
had so many
changed the
things
rules.
go in your favor. You've been allowed to use all these levers to get more money, and you think that everything's going against you because you can't spend a lot more money to get other players. Like
This
you
is what
guys are broke. You put yourself in the financial shithole you are in,
Liverpool
and you
Banana,
get
legit.
mad when you can't spend a lot of money.
defend your club, banana.
I'm not mad.
Baby, get it.
Apparently they're going back to the one rule this summer. That's why Xavi is gonna stay, I think, because I think he's promised some big players. So we'll see. I'm tired though. I'm sick. I'm
And
done.
again,
Done with Barca.
I'm just saying, man. Like we've already looked at before, maybe the first goal for you guys probably should have been called off. And then even if you want to
Okay.
say where they crossed the line, you got Kubasi offside, interfering with Lunin. I'm just saying, there's like multiple other stuff we can talk about. But everyone wants to think. They want to hop on that one thing that thinks is a big injustice.
Here's the problem. It's a farmers league. This is the biggest match of the year. This is it. Like, you live and die by this match. Right? In the Premier League, you next week you could play Arsenal. Next week you could play Tottenham. Next week you could play Liverpool. But no.
No one gives a
You
shit.
guys,
No one cares.
you guys,
No
in
one
you guys
cares.
in Spain are just stuck on Real Madrid versus Barcelona. Oh, it happens twice a year. Oh my God! Oh my
No
God!
one's denying that.
So, Carl, what do you want us to do?
Prem
You
has
want us
done
to
better.
fucking support the Premier League team? Let's just switch to a Premier League team, Butter. Come on. I'll pick
No.
fucking Chelsea. You
What
pick
I'm
some Prem
saying
team.
is,
No.
don't come
Let's just
at United.
ignore all the other
Don't
leagues. Ignore all the other leagues. Let's just watch the fucking Premier League for the rest of our lives. Come on.
don't come at United when we're struggling.
United are
If you're a
dog
Bar-
shit. Your
if
club is
you're a
dog shit.
Barca fan, don't come at it.
I'm
Don't
not a Barca
speak.
fan. I'm not a Barca
Don't
fan.
speak
Guys,
a
guys,
Premier
guys,
League
guys,
team's name.
guys. At least
Alright.
he's acknowledging that they're struggling. He's going through the process of grief. He's in the process of acceptance. It's okay. It's okay.
What
Hey,
have
we
Carl.
I-
were talking
Go through
about
your process.
Atletico and he just brought up United, you know. So you brought this conversation back up. We're talking El
Well-
Clasico and he brought this Farmers League shit back up.
Well, I'm just
I
saying,
want to say,
like, no. Okay, let me relate it to what I was saying. This stuff happens on the weekly, right? But it's not that big of a deal, right? No, no refereeing decisions.
No, not the deficiencies in equipment in La Liga. La Liga is a very decent league.
Okay, I'm not talking about the equipment. I'm talking about the fact that we're arguing about refereeing calls, right? You know, against Arsenal last year. Like, you know, Ten Hag still brings it up, but whatever. You know, I'm just saying the next week there's another big game, and then we start thinking about that game. In La Liga, you're still thinking about El Clasico for the whole year, basically. You know, you'll go back to El Clasico, that one game.
Weekend. It was last
I know.
weekend.
I'm just saying. Next time you guys talk about it, next time this game comes up,
every single week, every week there's some bullshit about refereeing in La Liga. Like every single week. Bustle, Banana, you would know too. Like every single week, the Spanish media.
No, that's why I can't speak for it that way. No, I can't. It's actually a very clean league this year. On an average basis, when I go,
I won't say every week. I don't
say every week. Obviously,
okay. If I go chill out and watch 2 matches a day, and there's 4 matches on, so I'm watching 50% of it, I'm only pissed off with maybe 3 decisions out of that 50% of the day coverage I'm getting. Take that for what you will. That's what I'm saying. On average,
this season, there's been a lot of controversy. Like remember that Almeria Madrid game? That was big.
Again, I don't want to go there though, but those are the big ones. Again, I can't. There's not really big ones. The one I can remember explicitly is obviously how same with goal line technology. It got one team relegated last year because of it. I forget the team. I'm sorry to forget the team, but this has been an issue for almost a year now.
Yeah, there was a bunch of bullshit at the end of last season. I remember that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean,
but what I'm saying is, okay. What I'm saying is like,
you get what you're saying.
You get what I'm saying. Okay. All right, good.
I get what you're saying.
I'm not saying there aren't problems in refereeing. I'm just saying the biggest game of the season, which is Barca versus Madrid, comes around twice a year. And if there's a big refereeing decision in that, it's going to be talked about between those fan bases until they play again, basically.
No one is denying that, yes, the Prem has done well to be very successful as the most successful league that's watched, that people want to watch. No one's denying that. We understand that La Liga, Serie A, Bundesliga, they just made the wrong decisions, and Prem is going the right way about it, I want to say.
So don't give me shit about United being trash.
No, you still can.
No, if you're a Premier League fan, you can. But if you support Barca or Madrid or other farmers around Europe, you can't.
Okay,
because if United was in your league, we would dominate. We would dominate your puny ass jazz league.
Relax.
You're basically trying to say no other leagues can have an opinion on just because they're not a Premier League team fan.
No, okay. I'm just saying, don't try to compare Barca and Manchester United's trophies in the past 10 years like Stefan does. Don't do that. Don't do that.
You can still compare. Why not?
Well, you did that today.
It's not Barca's fault that United have run like a shithole. It's not their fault.
No, but even if we weren't run like if we were run like Barca, there's no way we'd win the Premier League title last year. You know, there's no way we'd win it last year if we were run like Barca.
Card's point is basically Card's point is basically that Barca is having the most terrible season they've had in years,
and they won the league. And they won the league last year.
They won the league last year.
Yeah, we won the league. I mean, we made some big signings.
And then you have the audacity to talk shit about Manchester United. That's competing against 5-6 other teams.
You lost to Copenhagen and fucking Galatasaray, bro. I can talk shit. Copenhagen, Galatasaray. Let me talk shit.
New manager.
Barca made smart signings.
He said new manager.
Other people's trash.
And
it's a new manager. It's a new manager. It's first season.
Xavi was in the desert before he came to Barca, bro. To manage.
All right, Greg, take over. I'll be right back.
All right. Go on, guys.
All I know is Arne the Slaughter is here, and he's gonna slaughter everybody.
Yo.
Are you sure about that?
Slaughter's here, boys.
I don't think that's how it's gonna go down.
Next season, they're gonna have Mason Greenwood. He might smack him up.
No. Listen.
He might literally beat him.
Listen.
Yo.
My guy's coming from the last season of Breaking Bad.
I got it.
Breaking Bad. He's straight off Breaking Bad. He's not gonna take nothing from nobody.
I don't know. I've never seen him smack a woman. I've never seen Walter White smack a woman. So I think Mason Greenwood might be a little scarier in that aspect.
Yo, what is
Wow.
happening?
As soon as Greg takes over, this is what happens.
I didn't
Although
do
I don't know if
anything.
you remember,
Barca
he
won him,
did
right?
attempt.
Isn't he gonna go to Barca?
Who?
Yes.
Mason, right?
No.
Oh,
Instead of
Greenwood?
I
Barca.
don't
It's
think so.
been
Come on.
rumored, but he's probably not going to go. No,
Who knows, bro? Who fucking knows?
I think
I
United
could,
won like 40 mil still, or something like that.
Yeah, no one's
I'm
paying
gonna
that
just
kind
say,
of money. Yeah.
I'm gonna just say out of the toffee.
Yeah, he,
Going
Nobody's
on
paying.
another loan.
Another loan, you know.
They're
I'm
just
saying,
gonna keep loaning him.
it's been coming up more and more. They've been getting the rapist chants out there. You know, a little bit here and there. It's kind of gets split. I don't know if you
Damn.
guys been hearing about it. You know, it's becoming a little more common. I guess more and more people are finding out about the dark past.
I mean,
crazy.
with all information, eventually people are gonna find out. Eventually,
yeah.
people are gonna start asking questions, and eventually, you're gonna have people saying, "Hey, what did that guy say? Oh, he said this. Well, let me look it up." Eventually, you're gonna know. We're not in like the 90s or 80s anymore, where before you can actually find information, you have to like know a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy.
I don't know,
You can
man.
just
In the
get on
league,
the
it's a
internet
little
and then,
different. It's almost like the dark ages over here. You know how long it took for people to find out fucking Alonso killed someone? Marcus Alonso, obviously.
yeah, but still,
Put him in jail. He needs to be
it's not
arrested.
that bad compared to back then. I mean, I don't know how
How
bad it
It
is in
still
La
wasn't even
Liga,
that
but
long ago,
I don't
really.
think it's that bad.
he should not be walking free right now. Like someone needs to arrest him. For his performances on the pitch too, like on and off the pitch, just
He
get him
said
in jail.
on and off. Yo, yo,
We all,
you're
I
that
already
pissed
know.
at him?
He wants that
Yo,
man to
you're
be
that pissed at
arrested.
him. Oh my goodness. That's wrong.
I
I'm
forgot he
saying,
I mean,
man.
existed. You
he's
know,
being horrible.
I completely forgot that guy existed. He's still on the contract.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
They're gonna do probably the same thing we did to Benjamin Mendy. They're just gonna keep it
Oh,
on there, do whatever
let's
they
just
need to do,
renew
and
him.
then we'll just boot him.
Just renew him.
No, no,
That's
no.
probably what they'll do. They'll renew him.
At this point in time, you gotta let him go.
All right. Well, I assume
I'm
now
still technically
Stefan
letting
and
him go.
Bottle have deduced the fact that Manchester United is the greatest club in the world, and we can move on to our next topic. What is the next
How many
topic,
Champions Leagues do you
Greg?
have? How many
I think
Champions Leagues do you
Copenhagen.
have?
Copenhagen are the biggest club in the world.
All right.
We're
What's the next
going to
topic?
your
Wait,
Manchester
the Hoyland's
United.
brother is better than him?
Your Manchester United.
All righty.
The games we're
Here
struggling
we
in.
go. And now the floor is yours. Hello? NL?
Yep.
All right, guys. What questions do you have for NL?
Is your manager gonna last till the end of the season?
Yes.
Oh, he is? I thought you
Yes,
said
Yes.
yes,
I thought
till
you
the end of
said
the
that you
season.
want to
Till
bring
the end of
someone
the
else
season.
in.
I'm not bringing no. I've been saying no. I got just receipt of me saying if it's Deserby, fuck no.
Will
No.
your manager win anything next season?
Yes. Probably win a League Cup next
You're
season.
100% Ten Hag in,
Yeah.
even if you lose all 6 of your next games.
Yeah. He's what you.
All right.
Not,
How
I
the
just wanna know.
tables turn, my boy. How the turntables.
I'm not worried. See, the thing we see, I always tell guys about, as a God analysis, right? During my research, during my learning of, becoming a God analyst in this game, you will learn, going down the line, you're going to learn, like, some really not interesting stuff. I think the thing with United is this. Yes, the squad, we haven't had a full squad throughout the whole season. We can all agree we haven't had a full squad throughout the whole season. We've what the plan coming to this season hasn't worked out, and we've tried to just grind out games and just steal games and just basically do good. That's what we try to do throughout the whole period of the season, and he hasn't worked out. I still believe Ten Hag is actually he's a good coach. Like he's a good coach. I think he's made some mistakes, and I think he knows he's made some couple of big mistakes. Now I'm giving him the chance to go rectify those mistakes because that's it. Now look at Liverpool, right? You guys just Jurgen Klopp is leaving, one of the best managers of his generation. Now you're bringing this guy called Andy Slot, right? Who's been here at Feyenoord for like 2 years or 3 years, and I think he's won 2 titles.
Yep.
So you're gonna give you have to give this, you gotta give the manager a chance to say, you know what? Now you're with Ineos, now you're with Ineos structure. Ineos is saying, you know what? What we're doing to make sure, to make sure you succeed, we're going to get you a sporting director, head of recruitment. All these guys are falling to the place now. They can say, no, tonight we don't need to just, try and do transfer by yourself now. You just want to coach the team, and while we go get you the players. And us getting those players, let's say we set tonight, maybe coming back next year, this time around, we set tonight is not our manager. We're not gonna be whoever the new manager is not gonna be like, oh yeah, I need my own 10 players. They're gonna build the squad the way they wanted them to build the squad in terms of how they want to play. This is how we want to play. We go sign players the way we want to play. So, I'm backing like. And if we sack tonight today, I don't want to deserve it, bro. I just saw this guy get bent over by Pep. Like, fuck no. Fuck that. Like he's so overrated. Like. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like people like the build-up bullshit. I'm like, nah, get that shit out of here, bro. The most important thing in football is scoring goals. That's key. What you do in the final third, that's what's important. That's what you get is going to win trophies. If you just mainly focus, if your system is mainly focused on you just having 7 players in your side of the pitch, just passing the ball back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Like, look at, bro. I promise you, if you all watch that City game today, there's a trigger in you saying, bro, why are they doing this? Yeah, I already said I don't want Deserbi. Hell no.
Okay, so I got one more question.
What?
Are you still confident that Marcus Rashford will outscore Possibly by the end of the season?
Nah, I'm not.
I forgot about that.
He gave up.
No.
No.
He's giving up. He's giving up. He's black. He's
Yeah,
black.
what's up with this
Jesus.
post I saw? This tweet.
So basically, it started from how I put it, it's the old United stand bullshit, right? I think that's what the old stuff started from. Not major. I'm just talking about this season, right? So there was one time where there was like rumors about saying that Rashford might leave and go PSG and leave United, and Rashford responded saying, please stop spreading fake rumors or fake news and stuff like that. And the whole fans were like, oh yes, they were cheering Rashford because it was calling out the United stand. And ever since then, every time Rashford is performing, as in, maybe doesn't perform well or does perform or we lose, they try to make sure he's the scapegoat. And he said, I'm tired of the abuse and stuff like that. And he's blacked out his Instagram, Twitter. Yeah, I think it's shut down. I think it's basically probably deactivated his stuff because his Twitter is blacked out. There's no more blue. Remember, there's a blue verification for someone like him. I think that's taken out too. Yeah, his Twitter handles are also gone. So yeah, he needs to. The thing with Rashford is this, right? I've always said he's my boy, right? And I always defend him. I've already said I'm fine with criticism. Like you criticizing Rashford is not a problem for me. You can criticize his game, say Rashford, why are you doing that? Why are you dribbling it with 2 players? Why are you not passing? I understand that. But with his fan base, right, he's become assault. No assault, abuse, I mean. Personal abuse. Like they go after him, who he is, they say, okay, like so many things and like enough is enough, Yeah, at the end of the day, we all human beings at the end of the day. It's just screaming out enough is enough. I think it's done. In my opinion, I think it's done. Trap for the whole season. I think it's done. That's why it might not. If I'm Tenai, you might have to find a way to get him motivated for the FA Cup final. Yeah, because we ain't winning that if he's not on fire.
I
If we try to win
disagree.
it, we're not. I guarantee. I guarantee. If he doesn't play in that final, if he doesn't play in that final round, we not win that shit. You need because
I
against someone like
disagree.
C, no, against someone like C, right? You need an outlet. What are you gonna? Hold on, listen. What do you mean you disagree? What's gonna? What are you gonna use to score against C?
Hoyland.
Hold on. He's played against them twice and hasn't done shit.
Well, he had Rashford next to him. He doesn't have Rashford next to him this time.
Against them twice hasn't done shit.
That has nothing to do. See, you're throwing away analysis of a game.
No.
Analysis of a game.
Guys, I'm saying facts. Against Manchester City, right? The one guy that has actually played that has scored against them this season. That's for Rashford is literally scored against City this season. Hoyland, you haven't. And that's not something against Hoyland. That's not me saying Hoyland. No, Hoyland's still a good player. But against C on the counter attack, because we're not gonna have much more possession of the ball, that outlet. You're not gonna use no damn Anthony or Garnacho, no, or Hoyland. You're not. They're not gonna. Those guys are not gonna be beating that guys 1v1 or go get past. What do you trust in this team? No, let's make it. What do you trust in this team? 1v1 against Kyle Walker on the right hand side.
Rashford didn't beat Kyle Walker 1-on-1 on the left hand side.
He's literally beat him so many times.
No, he didn't. He actually should have put the game away and couldn't beat Kyle Walker.
What? When we played C at away from him this season?
Rashford had multiple opportunities to put the game away. He didn't put it away. He couldn't GID.
Hold on. I like how you brought that up. That's fact. He should have done better with those chances, and he fucked up. That's on him. I put that on him. As a player, you should be doing better than that. But my thing is, this is where the analysis come true. Ask yourself this question: those chances Rashford got, right? Why did Rashford get them, and how did he get them? Does Garnacho or
Bruno ran in behind?
No. Does Garnacho and Anthony get to those chances or get to those opportunities?
Yes.
When?
I'm saying they can.
No,
Garnacho can.
No.
We haven't seen it against City. We haven't had the opportunity to see it. No, we haven't.
Hold on.
Rashford was playing on the left wing. Rashford takes up so much space.
No. Hold on, guys. Hold on. There's facts. We played C at home last season. No, C away from home where we lost 6-3. Anthony scored a beautiful color, right? That's the only goal I think it's scored against C.
Garnacho assisted Rashford for the winner. Do you remember that?
Yeah. We played
that
C
could be Garnacho to Hoyland. Easy.
No. We've played C twice this season.
No. Yes. Yes. Can you say instead of saying no? Can you say yes?
We've played C twice this season.
Look who's trying to be positive.
We've played C twice this season, and where's Garnacho and Anthony in those chances? Please.
One of them probably on the bench because Rashford is fucking playing.
Yeah, why? See, this is the thing. You guys start asking yourself questions. Why is if Anthony can get to those chances and get those opportunities and can make those chances for himself, why is he not starting?
Well, he's going to now, or Ahmad is going. I'm saying Rashford is going to be benched.
No, this is why I'm literally this argument when you try to put. I always win this argument because I just prove how dumb you are sometimes. If Anthony and Garnacho they can get those chances, they can get those goal score opportunities for us to win those games. They will be starting. Ten Hag is not a fool. If those guys can get those chances, they will be starting ahead of Rashford. The reason why they're not starting is because they can't get ahead. They can't get to those chances. They can't get to those opportunities. It's as simple as ABC. It's the same way where Chelsea fans was. I was telling HH did. I was HH about why why Modric is on he's always on the bench with Pochettino, and Sterling is always starting because they don't like Sterling. They don't rate Sterling like that. And I'm like, the reason why is because Sterling might be missing opportunities, right? Which is is normal, right? But the reason why Pochettino is always starting him ahead of Modric because he's always getting there. Modric is not getting there. He doesn't get it. So that's the question. That's why I said Ten Hag needs to, I hope not only Ten Hag, Bruno, some of his friends get him together, try and get him to, because we can win this FA Cup. I can see we can take the game and find out where the cup.
Yeah, we can.
You guys listen, you can, but the odds of that happening go very.
Oh, we're underdogs for sure.
Very low.
Ryan Garcia was an underdog as well.
It's a neutral ground,
and way worse than City. That's the problem.
I just want to let you know that the Nuggets are literally slapping the Lakers right now. 77.
It's not one of those situations at this point. It's like you guys are just City are just giants and you guys are midgets.
I always say
WWE ring.
No,
so you guys are meant to lose at this point.
See, we're not the favorites of this time. We're not. See at the favorites. See at the guys that everybody's going to put their money on.
We beat them last year. We weren't the favorites either.
Hold on.
Crystal Palace have also beaten City.
Yeah.
You all drawn to them to beat them at all.
Yeah, so I'm just saying, you can say that all you want, but it's not like the end of discussion right there. It's not like we just they're favorites. Okay, let's forget about it then.
I'm
it's not like
saying that you have no chance. You have a chance, but the odds
what are you saying?
So low and bad.
Okay.
You guys have just barely any chance.
Okay.
You guys have to be on your
all right, good. Anything else to contribute, Bottle?
Until Sheffield United.
Anything else to fucking contribute, you fuck?
The Lakers are.
Marcus Rashford probably is your best player, but then it also brings me back to how we talked about this at the beginning of the season. He is one of the biggest purple patch players I've seen in a while, honestly. Rashford.
No, he's not.
On his day, yeah, he's amazing. He does all the things to say.
Bro,
but then you have to also wait until he's on his day.
Hold on.
No, hold on. You hold on. Okay, hold on now. We're not gonna. This isn't gonna become a defend Rashford situation, bro. Rashford is Trashford. It's a fact. Like there's no discussion here, man. I'm sorry. If you still can't accept that, you got some issues, man. You need to figure that out.
Yeah, I don't. Okay, if you think Rashford's a trash player, Anthony and someone this is a guy that said Rashford is trash, but wants to give Anthony
I'll tell you straight up.
Shut up.
Well,
Anthony works in a possession-based system where he can work with his teammates.
Okay. He works in a possession-based system, and Ten Hag took him off and put him on the bench and froze him out for months after realizing that he was terrible and he was shit.
No, he started the game. Ahmad came on. Ahmad is also very good in a possession-based system.
And why we not seen Ahmad for a long time? I can tell you. You think you know something about Ten Hag wants.
How old is Ahmad?
He's 21 or so. Yeah.
Okay, that's why.
If you're good, no. Ahmad is a good player. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. Ahmad is a good player. I think he's a good talent. He's a better player than that bum Anthony. But that's why I said in the live chat. I said there's a reason why this bum Anthony got dropped for Garnacho for those games, and our starting front three was Rashford, Ireland, and Garnacho, because Anthony is shit. That he's completely shit.
Okay, dude. All right.
He can't do. He doesn't have the requirements.
He can't track back. He doesn't work for the team. Okay, what other lies do you want to spew?
I promise you this. Ten Hag doesn't give no two fucks if he can track back.
Yes, he does. Of course he does. It allows Bruno and Holland and Garnacho to stay high. I mean, of course it does. Oh my
The
God! I don't know what
get
I'm talking. I don't even know why I'm trying to argue
tracking
this.
back. Hold on, because I'm proving us to be your logic down.
No,
Tracking
you're
back
not.
for no. Let me ask you a question. If a manager is scouting a winger, right, or an attacker, right, the first thing they're not looking for is, oh, can he track back?
Wrong.
No. Please show me.
I think it
Please,
depends on the
Wrong.
team.
Wrong.
please
I think
find
it depends on the team. I don't think it's. It literally depends on what they're looking
Thank
for.
you, Buttle.
No. This
I'm not saying they don't look for ones that track back, but I think it's just depending on the team.
It
no.
depends on the team. It depends.
I'm saying if I'm scouting a forward, right? Like guys, you can Mordecai, you can put your own thought into this. If you guys are scouting a forward, is the first thing you're looking for is, oh, can he track back? No, you're looking for
Goals
what can
and assists. Goals
you said
and
what?
assists is what you're looking for. Goals and
Thank,
assists.
thank you very much, and that's your answer.
Yes,
No, we're not
tracked
saying
back.
No,
Yes.
and Anthony
Yes,
does
tracked
have
back
goals
a
and
lot.
assists.
What?
He has
Anthony
two of
had
them.
goals and assists.
Two of
Where?
them.
How many?
No,
How
not
many?
this
Two.
season. I'm saying last. I mean, from before, he had goals and assists.
Where?
At Ajax.
Ajax. He's talking about.
He played in a dog shit league, right? And
All
you
right.
no,
Well,
this,
okay. Well, if you want to sidestep my point, that's fine. Run away.
That's-
Run away. Run
Yes.
away fast as you can.
that stands in this.
Yo.
That,
away from me, baby.
there's a reason why the Dutch league is ranked the local brand for a reason, guys. The reason why. So track back is not what they're looking for. Who can track back? Like
Okay, he's got the singing. Oh, you know, you're wasting your time.
no, I just guys. This is what you call a deflection from Carwheel Champ. He's taking an L and it sounds dumb. And
All right, sorry.
why, ladies and gentlemen, this is what you call the crack effect, and that's why you don't smoke crack.
It's called
Ladies and
a
gentlemen.
flashback.
No, that's why you don't smoke crack. The crack effect.
You know what happens apparently with flashbacks is like, say you do a drug and then it stores in your body and then you like crack your back, it'll release the drug into your I'm serious. That's how it works. That's how it works. I'm just saying. All right, so I've cooked you once again, NL. I'm sure you're nice and crispy now.
Oh,
What?
hey, that's
Well,
racist.
I didn't really talk about it before, but I guess for the fourth season in a row, the Real Madrid captain will be leaving the club.
Yeah.
Where's he
Nacho
going?
Fernandez, the man, the myth, the legend.
Oh, he's
Where
leaving?
he's going is not. Yeah, he already confirmed a while ago. He said this will be his final season at the club.
Oh, wow.
Was it 15, 16 years he's been here?
Wow.
It's been a fun ride.
I wonder where he's going to go.
Probably Saudi or
Yeah, supposedly he doesn't want to play. He doesn't want to go to any team that has a chance of playing Madrid again. So it's been rumored he'll be going to either USA, Saudi, one of the off leagues.
hey,
Go make that money.
He's
We've
gonna
been-
go play with his daddy Messi or what?
His daddy Messi.
Well, one of them is still playing in a competitive league while the other is, farming over there in the MLS. So
True.
you never know.
Messi's a
Messi-
disappointment. Stefan, you hear me? This is for you. Messi's a sellout piece of shit now.
You don't
think
even
s-
believe what you
I think
said.
Stefan passed out.
He's in class,
All right.
remember?
No,
Yeah, okay,
Stefan.
calm
No,
down.
Stefan. It's
Not
like
everybody-
Oh, no, no.
it's
yeah.
1 a.m. It's 1
Not
a.m. Good night,
everything's-
Stefan.
Stefan's still rich from the money he made last week.
Right?
Yo, these people.
I was
I
gonna
swear.
say.
Oh my
Dun,
god.
dun, dun.
From Ramos, Marcelo, to Benzema, and now Nacho. It's kind of crazy how it is.
I need to buy a frame for my
Stop doing that. Okay.
for my for my
You cannot-
jersey. I got it signed.
That's what I want to do when I get it.
What jersey? What jersey?
Other
You
guy,
didn't see my jersey?
Inch. Where's my inch?
Was it the one
Oh,
Casillas signed?
before before
No, the
before we forget, how was the trip between
it
the
was
two of
nice.
you?
It was
We keep
cool.
forgetting.
We
Y'all
had
didn't
some
do
drinks.
right.
Yeah, let's
Banana
talk
bought me
about
some
it.
drinks. Yeah.
Banana, do you want to talk about it?
Please no.
Yeah,
Please
I
no.
was gonna-
Banana was wild, bro. I
Hey,
had
Visca
man.
Catalonia.
Hey, man.
See,
I
that's all
probably
he
would
was
have been
saying the
doing
whole time.
similar
Is that,
things that you were doing back then.
so he
I gotta lead by example though, Kurt.
he
Gotta lead
trolled
the youth, Kurt.
Casillas and he got kicked out by his security.
Exactly.
He got kicked out.
Yeah, because he
What
Wait,
the-
who got kicked out?
Banana.
Okay, I didn't get kicked out of shit. I didn't get kicked out of the
You
restaurant.
got
Nothing. I didn't even get escorted. I went as a law-abiding citizen of the county where the place was in, just to ask if I could come back in next time because I was pissed off. I was pressed because Casillas' security decided to press me at that point. No reason why. Don't know.
Well, because you were shouting at him. To his
Because he
face.
beat. Because he literally pushed me for no reason. There's millions of other people my way, and he pushes me. I wasn't even close to Casillas at all.
I
He
think
went
the
out-
problem is that you hit that trash can, and so it made. Like,
Whoa, I didn't know about this.
I didn't hit a trash can, bro.
You
I might
hit
have tripped
something
it.
because it made noise.
You don't remember hitting a trash can.
No,
you
he
should say.
pushed me into the
Well, he
trash
was
can.
like
I thought it
seven-
was something
7
else, but
drinks deep.
Did you
No,
did
no,
you
no.
brown out at all?
no.
Are you sure?
Yeah, yeah.
Sure. Yo.
I'm pretty
You're gonna
close
find out
crystal
later
on
that you punched Casillas later.
that. Okay, I don't remember taking a picture with a UCL trophy. I'll tell you that, but I
Oh,
guess.
yeah.
The UCL trophy was there?
Oh yeah, 100%. You wish.
Oh,
it was
cool.
a fake one. It was a
Yeah,
fake
it was a
one
fake
on
one,
display,
but
Yeah.
yeah.
big one, of course.
Show
You
him
ever
the
think about
picture,
buying
man.
one? I've always thought about
I
buying one.
deleted it. I deleted it off my phone.
So, mother, where's my int? Did you get my int?
I was only able to secure one signature, and it didn't come out that great.
Such a L, Fred. Such a.
Unbelievable.
Bro, but he was
security
kind of being
security all
weird.
over
He
it.
didn't want to do
I'm
it.
surprised I even got a signature, and it wasn't even a good one.
Here, Kurt.
What did you sign?
Beauty?
What kid? What kid did you sign?
No, he signed my scarf from 2012.
Oh,
I've had a
nice.
Real Madrid scarf since 2012. When
Where'd you
when
send it?
Ronaldo was going to see him.
Oh,
What's up?
never mind. He just
It's
sent
in
it.
it's in the live chat.
Yeah, since a
There
while
it
ago.
is.
It's a little faded out.
This guy.
Oh, sick.
holding
Hold on,
the
let me get a
trophy.
bigger picture.
Unbelievable. Get it.
Open in
Closest Arsenal
browser.
fan to the trophy.
Get it. Get it. Nice.
There we go. Nice, dude. That's a great picture. Dang, that's a big trophy.
He's wearing the Barca kit right there,
That
the
is-
away one.
Yeah.
Is that
yeah.
is that a Madrid scarf?
No.
So
Oh, okay.
when
okay.
I won the
Can't mix them.
Barca jersey, so I won a Barca jersey, right? Signed by who signed it again? Banana?
Find it.
Koivert, bro.
Koivert, there you go.
Bro, he won a treble with Ajax. They almost went what was it? They were the closest, I think. Like he was part of the squad that was on pace to do what Leverkusen did, but they lost their cup competition. They lost I think the semis that year, but they went on to win the actual treble. So it's a good signature to have in general.
Yeah, so I won the jersey, right? And I don't know who won the jersey. It could have been. I posted the two signatures. It could have been either one of us that won it, but he gave me the ticket, so I'm claiming it as my win. Also I posted pictures on the live chat. So the one
Oh
that I
my
already posted.
god.
And when I see, it doesn't look great.
Jeez.
It doesn't look great.
Yeah, he signed it on the wrong part.
Yeah.
Yeah. Be mad. Casillas is a fraud.
Yeah.
I'll be mad.
No, but there was so many people around them.
That's a good one.
Honestly, I don't blame
Yeah,
him.
that's a good one.
There was
The Barca. That's a
literally,
good one.
yeah,
This is
that one I won
Kluivert?
from the La Liga company.
Yeah.
Was
So
there nothing on the back too? You have to
no,
get
there's
Koivert
nothing.
on there.
Yeah, I have to go
Yeah,
back
yeah.
to that spot. I need to go back to that spot.
You can just go anywhere that does printing.
Yeah. And
Look
so they
at this
gave me,
fraud, bro.
Yes.
Casillas.
and so they gave me a towel, a T-shirt, and the jersey. And on the towel and and the T-shirt it just says El Clásico, and on the back it says La Liga, and then the towel says Real Madrid versus Barca, and it's all black, and then on the top it says La Liga, and I think it has the date, right, Banana?
I'm not sure.
Where's his security here?
Nobody.
Right
They're
there.
like, right
At
at that.
first, at this point, there was no security there.
Could
Later
you have
on,
walked right behind him?
No, because we had to
it
hop there, or there was like a locked door to the right of it behind another wall, so we couldn't.
Oh, okay.
So that's like a little balcony. It's like maybe
Nah, that was the whole
4
ESPN crew.
feet up, 4 or 5 feet up, right?
Dude, what if he never does one of these again because of Banana?
It could be.
Oh, bro,
he
I was
probably
so
would.
bad. I was so bad.
He
Like,
was
at
right
this
there on the
point,
wall screaming at him.
I was just going.
Traumatizing the man.
I'm like
Jumping
the
and
only.
everything.
I'm the
Yeah.
only like Barca dog like up there too. Like everyone
Yeah,
else is in
really
Madrid
not.
whites, like
Well,
Los Blancos
Well,
everywhere.
the thing is that me and you really didn't care that much about the game, you know, like
Yeah,
I knew I just wasn't gonna
kinda-
see the game that well there. Like after a while, I was like, you know what? I'm where I'm at. Fuck around. Honest to God, fuck around. It's not either of my teams.
So the man went up against Messi and all these other Barca legends, and he's more terrified of you. Congratulations.
Nah, he didn't give a shit, bro.
I don't
Like,
think
at the
he
end-
cared. I think the security
Nah,
was
just
more
playing.
worried
I'm just
than he was.
Well, because I saw the security downstairs and he told me like not to celebrate in this section, but I was away from people. Like I wasn't blocking anybody's view, and he like went and pressed me about it downstairs. Like before that,
Jeez.
before even this.
And so this is all happening inside, right? And so after the game, we went to the ESPN location where they're having the show, the ESPN Deportes, right? And Hugo Sanchez is there. So I'm like, I'm gonna chill here until Hugo Sanchez finishes, and then he'll sign because he was telling people he was gonna sign jerseys and whatever he wanted, and so I was gonna get my Bellingham jersey signed. Um, and so we're walking that way, right? And then all of a sudden I see Casillas walking by, and I'm like, oh shit! And he's literally walking in downtown Disney, just like obviously there's like security around him, and then there's like maybe 30 fans around him trying to get signatures, and he has like blinders on. He's not even like reacting to anybody. He's just
Fair.
walking straight.
Fair,
Yeah,
fair.
and then I walk up to it. I walk around, and then there's a kid literally right in front of me, and he signs the kid's thing, and then I hand him my as he gives it back, I hand him my scarf, and then he quickly signs it and gives it back to me.
Oh, that's
And
nice
then
of him.
Yeah, and then I hear like a bang right at the back. I hear a bang, and then I see, and then I see Banana and a security staff. He's Banana saying something, right? And I see his hair flying all over the place, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? And then I'm like, and then he's like, you got to get out of here. That's what the security guy said. You're out.
That's
and he's like, you're out. You're done.
hilarious.
And then they tell him to go, right? And I'm just like, what? And I keep walking like I don't know Banana because I don't want to get kicked out.
Plebeians and dry.
So I abandoned him. I'm sorry, Banana. I apologize for that.
Fair enough. I wouldn't have wanted to been there too.
But I mean, he wasn't that bad. It was just, I think if there's no bang, like he just happened to walk by a trash can, and he got shoved into it, and that made it a whole lot worse than it actually was.
Oh my god.
And then,
That's hilarious.
and so I walk away, right, and I'm kind of taking a look, and then they like kind of let him go. They don't kick him out at that point. They just tell him to leave that area. And so I'm walking towards the ESPN, and then I get to the ESPN thing, and then I see Banana walk backwards to where, in the direction of where they're going again, and then I don't see him again until way later, and then I called him and then I picked him up outside, and I never got my Hugo Sanchez signature.
But that story reminds me because we didn't really talk about, I guess. So Tebas talking about how the La Liga games will be in America.
Oh,
in the
true.
US.
As soon as
Yeah.
25, 26.
Oh.
There's definitely a
They saw
market.
They saw Banana's enthusiasm, and they're like,
Bro,
Yep.
bro, I'm telling you this: if you give me Girona and Barca just casually in LA randomly on like a weekend, trust me, I'll be there. I will be there. For
I would go for that. I would go for that.
Yeah, 100%.
If it was a league match, I would go. But they won't come all the way to the West Coast, though. You know.
I think they will. Really, they'll go.
Yeah,
around
it's like
the-
training camps.
I mean, it's
Set up a
three
training
extra.
camp.
It's 3 extra hours of time change you got to deal with. I'd go East Coast if I was them.
Yeah, but
Let's see.
overall, it was
Listen,
a good time.
I don't care what they
I'm,
do. I know fucking
I'm
Stefan.
trying
He
to
was
find
saying
that
he thinks
ESPN
it's a
feed.
stupid idea. I love the idea, obviously, because again, being in America, it's a bitch going over there to even try and go over there to watch games. So
I
if they
think
can
at
at
least
least bring some
for a
over
little bit.
here,
You'd have to watch the whole. You'd have to watch the whole show, the ESPN Deportes show. Afterwards,
Damn, I'm gonna try to find it.
and you might be able to see a banana get kicked out.
That's why I'm trying to find it. I'm trying to find it.
I think he might be in frame. I think he might be in frame.
That's funny.
oh,
Oh,
oh my
wasn't
We
god.
there
could have had
another
a
picture?
sign.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah,
We could have had a sign made.
pretty funny.
Yeah, definitely, I
Alrighty,
want
guys,
to be able
we're
to
gonna
go
switch
there.
over to the post show, folks. Thank you for joining us on the Friday Football Phone-In. Greg, you want to say our final words? Go ahead.
Final words. Oh, well, it's been a great day. You guys have a wonderful rest of your evening, and we'll see you guys later.
Woohoo.